Hello, Scratch. Hello, Silver. Hello, Matt. Yeah, so I started the stream and then I walked away to get a drink. And actually, I did a little bit of changes on the microphone. I think it should sound a bit better. It wasn't balanced well. I also noticed when doing the game stream that there's a black bar that was in the top of the camera, and I didn't know that was there. So I think that should be fixed. Well, that's for green screen anyway, so it's not going to matter now, but I got to go back and watch recordings every now and then just to make sure if something gets weird, get it fixed. Nico's not home yet either. I don't know where he is. I do have to go grab some water though. I missed that. So back 1 minute. All right, I got back. Had a ghost rave. Making it sound like he's passed on. He went to the big ghost rave in the sky. We have our like guys' night Divinity board game tomorrow, and it's Michael's day for making food. So he's probably picking up some last minute things he forgot. No, it's where he goes to get his ghost facts. He goes to a rave. I heard you went to a sick party last night. Was it fun? Yeah, so much trivia. That's where the cool kids are. So yeah, I don't know when he's gonna be back then. Hopefully soonish. Oh, Harry. He always tends to like come in as soon as I am, like if I'm upstairs, I walk downstairs and then he'll immediately walk in. So he'll probably be here any minute knowing that. All right. I think I'm all set then. My Stream Deck always goes to sleep, and when I hit the wake up, it's always on the same button as the quack button. I'm always afraid it's going to just make a random quack. I mean, I don't know why I had to be afraid of it. Can't install updates. I don't care. Okay, there we go. Hello. Surprise quacks are the best. I keep forgetting I have that button. I've been wanting to go through. I haven't done it yet. I've wanted to replace all of the error messages in Windows with that, because I think it'd be funny. Though I think it also scared the crap out of me for a little while. But I think it requires like a specific file format, and the one I have doesn't have that format. And I didn't feel like converting it at the time, so I'll have to worry about that later. Except for it's one of those things of unless you're like do it as soon as you think about it, you probably aren't going to do it. Anyway, so I'm thinking Michael will probably be back in like probably 15-20 minutes. And for later, when Michael does get here, I had fun opening up Final Fantasy cards from Magic the Gathering last time, so I have a big box of them. So we're gonna open some cards later. Not I don't think we're gonna open them all today. That's a lot, but I think we'll split it up. But yeah. Oh, and Michael's home right now. I just heard a noise, and yep, it looks like he's home. So he'll probably be eating and probably be done in like 20 minutes. Are those collector's packs? It is just the big bundle. Has 9 boosters in there, plus some other 9 14 card boosters, 2 foil extended arts, bunch of lands, and some like dice thing. I can hear the dice in there. So, and it is sealed, so I bumped the box. I know that they are they have some like guaranteed stuff in the box, but other than that, the only other ones that I picked up specifically other than the ones that Adam won and I kept was I got the kind of cheap just starter decks of the Cloud and Sephiroth pack. I haven't opened that one. I don't plan to. It was just more of a like decorative thing. And then I did get the Terra deck, the Final Fantasy VI deck for whatever mode. I don't even remember what mode that was called. That one's a bit more expensive. I didn't get the collector's one of that. I got just the regular version of that one. And I don't plan on opening that either. Every card that's in there is guaranteed to be a certain type of card. And I just, I got it mainly because Final Fantasy VI is memorable and I thought it'd be fun to have. So they're in their boxes on a shelf. They'd probably be, if I'm not going to use the cards, it just makes more sense to keep in the box. I'm not really, even the ones that are in here, I'm not really caring about. The rarity is neat. The value I don't care as much about. It's more about like, I think it's fun. I like opening the cards and seeing the cards. Especially because it's Final Fantasy. Until Micah gets down here though. Let's see where we were, because we didn't have a stream Friday. I hope everybody had a good 4th. I hosted for my family, so it ended up being kind of a long day. I got up at like 7 something in the morning and spent like the whole morning cleaning and prepping, and finished half hour before they got here, and then spent the next 6 hours with family. So by the time they all left, it was about 5:30, 30 minutes till stream, and I was just tired. I just wanted to sit and turn the brain off. Anyway. Okay, looks like I did a first pass animation on Rainbow here. Yeah, it's just first pass on all of it with maybe a second pass on the first part. Hello, Sunset. How was Sunset doing? Actually, how's everybody doing? I don't know. I just as a sunset feels like the first person in after the beginning is what I ask. It's 5 o'clock already. I haven't even had an old man nap yet. I was actually doing okay today. I had 2 coffees this weekend too. I had one for July 4th, and that helped a lot. And then Saturday morning, I just wanted to get out for a bit, and so I went and picked up some coffee from the Cat Cafe because I like to support them. So go buy coffee every now and then. So about me and Michael, they have it's a butterscotch something and cinnamon latte. I love the fact that it's butterscotch though, and it's really good. Got sad news that you didn't get your nap. The back legs need a little bit of a dip here. What is your sad news, Sunset? Unless it's really sad, then maybe I don't want. Hello, Flitter. I hope Flitter's not the sad news. So it says you got sad news, and then oh, there we go. The neurologist I went to see doesn't do brain scans. I still won't be able to show people in a photo what. That's not sad news. Well, couldn't you just take a picture, like a full body picture of you just staying there, and then just point to that and say all of this? How is it over in America? Been a while. Doing good. The weather's been warmer, but it's finally, I think, averaged out to like the high 80s, or not high 80s, low 80s in Fahrenheit. So it's actually been pretty comfortable. There's been a lot of explosions because it's July 4th week, and so it feels like for the good 3 or 4 days before and 3 or 4 days afterwards, you get people exploding things. The apartments that are across from us were, I don't know what they were doing, but they had some explosion stuff, and they were loud. And I think it's stupid. People need to, if they want to blow stuff up, sure, go out in like kind of the middle of nowhere, not like in the city areas. And yeah, I don't know that it. And they're not. It wasn't even like fun explosions. It was just bangs. I never got that. Like those little M80s and stuff, those like the ones that just explode. I don't really get them. Like when you go to see like the big fireworks, it's about a spectacle in the sky and with a little bit of that bass that goes along with it. I don't get just things that go boom. I don't know. It feels like a waste of money. And Minnesota is technically not legal to buy them, but that's why there's a ton of stuff across the Wisconsin border to purchase. Coldplay is this generation's Beatles. I don't know if you can quite ever have the Beatles of a generation, but I don't mind Coldplay. And forever since I've listened to anything from theirs. Oh, they did one recently. It was like a collaborative thing with somebody. The Chainsmokers? No, I can't remember. They did a collab with somebody that was actually really good. A brain scan is on my bucket list. So you've been asking for the brain scan for that purpose, like well, unless you get the brain scan and then they find something and you're like, oh, I mean, I guess better to find something than not, but thank you for the follows, Spacey Stubby. I'm gonna read that Space Tubby. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. There's I can notice here as soon as I grab this, it kind of does a little shift to the side because of rounding errors for SFM. One of the reasons that there's a script you can get called from Kiwi Fruit Dev of toggle log thresholds. It just says blah blah, and that makes it so that that doesn't happen. Now it doesn't round floats as much, and it will smoothly move things. I wonder if there's a way to have like auto run scripts. Having that one run every time would be handy. Actually, I want to check. What does that script do? I just guessed where that was. Okay. I was hoping that it was like something that I could what's this? I don't know. Something that I could like type in the console, but I don't think so. CD me vector 3 log. I think it's the angle log is the big one. Minnesota, is that not the state with the most Nordic ancestors? We do have the Vikings, but that's football. I have no clue actually. There's actually somebody that does some really cool woodwork. We got 2 dragons to put on the wall. They do custom pieces with different pieces of wood, and then they put them all together. And so like it's dragons with like 3 different types of wood, so that it's not just like shaped like it actually all is individual pieces that are cut and shaved down, so it looks 3-dimensional kind of, but it's for going on a wall, so it's flat. He does a lot of cool stuff at the Renaissance Festival, and his stuff's kind of expensive, but he does have like a Vikings boat on there that is actually really cool. It's like probably like $400, but it's like probably about like that. I don't know, like see how big it is. Probably about that big, wide, and about like that tall, and it's all intricate wood, and it's all like shit, like nice polish. It's just really, really nice. The guys make such cool stuff. He definitely is a football fan because he has a ton of Vikings like stuff. Some of it's painted wood and everything, but he has some really cool like dragons and some other things. I don't know if I have a picture. I might have one on my phone. Let me see. Because that was last Ren Fair that I got it. That would have been August. Oh, I got con pictures in here. Come on. Oh no, I went way too far back. That was 2024 for some reason, or 2023. Why did I jump that much? Apparently I didn't take many photos for a while there. Oh, I guess I didn't take any pictures of him. I'm not seeing any. Well, I'll try to get that later. All right, so I want to have Rainbow kind of at least do a little bit more of a dip. No, that last little motion is a no-no. Okay, I think that should work. I might be able to smooth it after that. How's Flitter doing otherwise? How is it in the Nordlands? Oh. I should do these individually. I'm just usually lazy. Well, to be fair, like list items have stupid twists, but I am curious what my brain looks like. There are untold numbers of concussions, 2 untreated skull fractures, 2 possible brain aneurysms, according to a doctor, and 4 lightning strikes. I'm really, really curious. Well, could you just take a picture of like pudding and say, this is my brain? as this maybe. Okay, well, they got a little too far forward. Let's wait a little bit. There we go. That should be better. And you can't even see your foot anyway. Scoots, you're in the way. It's just they're like kind of squished in there. There. I don't think it's. Oh, it's too squished before. I think I might have bent it too much. Nope, gotta be the real deal or it won't be funny enough to bother. And it won't fulfill the bucket list line item. Ah. Could you find like some discount brand scan place? Or maybe just go through like one of the scanners at the airport and then like try to toss a guy like a 20 and say like, hey, give me a picture of that. And I don't think that's quite the same, but okay, so this left arm, like the method I do some of this animating stuff works, but eventually if I start overlapping a lot of these movements that are not in sync, if it's all over the same keyframe, it's fine. But if it starts making a lot of asynchronous or whatever, it's going to start having some wonkiness. I can already see a little bit on that hoof, but the nice thing is I don't care too much because I can't see the hoof on this part anyway. If that was the case in like a normal standing shot, I just have to do some extra keyframes for some of those motions. Okay, that was what I was looking for. The leg itself looks fine. Can I see the wonkiness of the hoof? Nope. I don't like that it keeps saying your body. I'm gonna turn that down. Anyways, what did people do this weekend? Did you have a wonderful 4th for anybody that celebrates the 4th? Did you explode anything? If you did, then don't take offense to me making fun of people that do. I just want to do it. I didn't even go to see fireworks because I also like, you see one, you kind of see them all. Sometimes I wonder if Twitch thinks I'm Spanish with all the Spanish speaking ads I'm getting. There's probably something you've done or ordered or something that would recommend it, but maybe like the IP, if you're using a VPN, yes, I did find a place that doesn't charge an arm and a leg. only $400, but way too much for the equipment. It only has a 250-pound limit. Plays laser tag with half of the D&D group I'm in. Is that like, is it laser tag LARPing? Could be interesting. This one's so like, did you have like a personal set or did you go somewhere? I tried like once getting some of those like ones you can have at home and they kind of suck unless you have like a yard that kind of works for it or a nice setup for it. We did once where we went to like a bowling alley arcade dinner laser tag place once, and for some reason we were like the only people there. We had like a group of I think like 6 or 8 people and it was dead. The whole place was empty except us. So we got to play some of the games and stuff, but we ended up doing laser tag, and you do laser tag and then when you're done playing laser tag you can play right away again because there's nobody else there. So we could just keep playing laser tag. It was kind of funny. It's been a personal set. We played at the local church. That sounds fun. Yeah, like if you kind of have like a big open yard without anything set up, actually, if you kind of want to make it interesting, you do have that and don't mind the setup. You go to like your local McDonald's or something and you can just get boxes like from the recycle. They normally don't care as long as you ask. And when I used to work there, we would get the fry boxes because they were pretty square and they were pretty standard. There's always a ton of them. She's talking about cookies. Cookie sounds really good, actually. And so I think I at one point had like 80 or 90 of these boxes, and you can just like fold them up and whatever and just set up forts and walls of something, and you can kind of make like a little has anybody seen the old Gladiator TV show from like the 90s where like they had like they would do little like fights or whatever, but they would have little things in boxes or in things that they could grab that was like fake weapons to help if you could get to them. We would do that. We'd put things in the boxes, and it was really fun. We used to have a lot of that, but the problem is with having all those boxes, getting rid of them, because they normally don't want you bringing them back to the recycle bin afterwards, and that's a lot to recycle. And what I always don't understand about that is boxes that have grease on them are normally not recyclable. Like if you order a pizza, the pizza box after it's had a pizza in there and it's gotten greasy is technically not recyclable anymore. So I don't really get that with McDonald's stuff because they're just covered in grease, but they still go to recycling. I guess they don't care, but I did not zero correctly. I don't think it zeroed at all. There we go. But also the church made things pretty interesting with all the ricocheting. Oh. Yeah, I guess. So you can shoot around corners. You'd still have to like aim it pretty good, but with the lights off, that'd be fun. We used to go to a church like youth group thing, and they'd have like overnight things. They had a big youth area and a bunch of different rooms for stuff, and so it was actually kind of neat because it was just they do maybe not laser tag, but they used to do a lot of outdoor games and like hide and seek stuff, even as we were older, because it was just fun. Whatever. You only can download a photo and load out pre-laser tag. Thought for sure it was going to take off. Everybody else went paintball instead. I tried doing like early laser tag and it wasn't that good. Like personal set, we ended up returning it because it was just that bad. But paintball, my only problem with paintball is that you can pretty literally hurt somebody with it, as long as if they're wearing the proper equipment and stuff. Sure, it is fine. It's just I went to like do a paintball thing once, and I had my hand up on a ledge for a second, and I got hit with a paintball, and like that hurt. So I mean, it's nice that you could feel something when you get hit, even if it's a little bit of a bruise. But I don't know. I never been a big fan of trying to promote warfare, and that's kind of what that is. Y'all still recreating the most gory show with voting characters? Kinda. It takes a little bit to do things. I'm gonna go forward, and because I need to figure out how she's gonna flow through on some of these, and I need to get the other ones kind of second pass. Just wants the chicken to fly. Well, isn't that one of the definitions of flying? It's falling and missing the ground. So in a way, she was half flying, because she was in the air. She just forgot the last part. She'll get there. Need to separate the rotation, and the downward and upward motion has to be separated from the rotational motion. Get the best effect. What is that on the wall? Those photos? Those I want to get some kind of light for them. Those are my badges. So it's a lot. It's, how many is that? There's 6 per row. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, essentially 30 something badges from the different conventions. I want to get some kind of a light for them so they're not just kind of like floating in the dark. And then all my lanyards from the going as well. It's a lot. I've been wanting to get them up for a while. They've just been in the fridge with a magnet, but then this fridge was kind of running low on space, and it just kind of got difficult, like when you were trying to grab something if a badge was in the way. So I finally just got like little wire mesh thingies, and then I pinned them all, or put them all as grabby like those little paper grabbers, not paper clips, but they're paper clamps, the little tiny black ones. And then a bunch of buttons and other stuff that I've collected over the years. Counted 18 down, so 108 convention. No, they're kind of alternating. So like up here they kind of go, I'm trying to like boop, 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 boop. So it's like a whatever wave. So it's 6 per row, and then there's and by a row I mean it kind of goes up and down, just because it was the if I went straight across, they would be kind of interfering with each other. So I went a little bit alternating. It just ended up working better and looked better. So yeah, it's like 30 something. It'd probably be like 34. The there's a couple badges on there. Like I have a badge for the dolphin plush when I had that one. Technically, that is that one on there. No, I don't think I put dolphin on there. Nope, those are on me. I only have space for one more badge. I got the thing and I'm like, it should do me for a while. Nope, one space left. That's all that I have left. So, but yeah, I had a bunch of pins and there's like a couple of things at the bottom that we had. Like some of these are pretty cool. Back from Anthology. So back for some of the old anthologies, we they made some of these. This is gonna I can swap the camera here. So like here's one of them. We all got these ones. This was for Anthology 5, I think. Yeah, I don't know if there was one for 6. I can't remember. This one is both. I don't remember. And then they also made this for each of us. So there's a little Ponies Anthology 7 Anthologist, and then they asked for a picture, and I gave the that's what I use for my Discord icon, and then name, and then they just asked for some kind of sub thing, and I just do Mountain God because this is an inside joke. And then they just wanted a number on the side to go there, and so I have 8675309. So yeah, we've had we got t-shirts and everything. I mean, we all had to pay for the ones that we wanted, but a lot of them were custom, and this is pretty cool. They are home. Well, all the others there's badges, some other little art things. There's a couple of the Berry Tube. Every year Berry Tube makes like a new little lanyard pin-up thing, and I have a couple of them. I don't remember what years. I think it's like 2017, 2018. Yeah, a lot of the others are just pretty standard buttons and stuff. You get something like that. I just have them in a box. Yeah, this one was just what are they actually for? It's like a picture display thing, I think. It's just basically a wire mesh with just squares on it. And I specifically got this one because the way that it was done, I needed to make sure that the metal pieces were on one side so that it was out a little bit, because the little bracket thing is going to hooking up needed to be able to hook up behind it, which if it was too flat to the wall, they wouldn't be able to hook up and around them. But this one could stay pretty flat. And yeah. And then I just made sure that every one of my badges, no matter what the ones were, I bought sleeves for them. So I bought like a pack of extra sleeves for badges, and I replaced a lot of those sleeves for them so that they were all pretty consistent, except for a couple. Like Galacon's is extra large, and MLP, MSP, they for some reason all their badges didn't have sleeves. They were just literally the plastic was the badge. It was all just printed right on the badge, and they're like weirdly sized. They're all the ones in the bottom corner, I think. No, they're kind of mixed in. I tried to go oldest to newest, so it actually starts at the they have it up here, from here down to there. That's supposed to be like all the cons and the ages and things, and like how long things, or from first one, which I think was the first one. Yeah, I had BronyCon up there as my first, but technically it was MLP, MSP. Those ones I had to be separate because they were just so much extra larger. It was just extra larger. It was so much larger that it just didn't fit, so I had to do something else. What was the horse head next to the Magikarp? Oh, is that thing? That's not a horse head, it's a dragon head. Like, I can get that too. A bunch of show and tell. It's a nice little dragon skeleton. If this is what you were talking about. I got this at the Ren Fair, I think. I think it was like $40, but it's like, it's not, I mean, it's hard. This is fairly hefty. It feels like it's not hollow. It actually feels like it's like solid. So, very detailed though. I really like this one. Closer to the wall, but that was one that was really cool too. Closer to the wall. Oh, is it like in there? That's just horses. Yeah, those ones, if you're talking about those, it's actually just there's just two horses laying in there. Originally it was going to be I had just like a mare in there, and I put it in like horse prison for Michael until he noticed, and I think he did at some point, and he swapped it out so that you got those two instead. Yeah, oh yeah, it's probably a scarf. So it is the it is the con mascots from LP MSP. Okay, those all just went away. We'll try Google. Yeah, it was these three. There's these little mini plushies. So it's those two, but that Gwen, I can't remember the name of that one. The Griffin, no. I technically have two sets. I have one set's upstairs, and then the other set, I think the Griffin is... Actually, I don't know where the Griffin is. But I do have two sets. I did one of the fancier badges once at Cider Fest, and you could get two plushes. And I already had one of the main con mascots, so I didn't really need a second one. And the other option was to get all three of the MLP MSP plushes again as a set. And so I said yes, because it's a Minnesota con, so I needed to have them. Have you got your eye on any new model guns? No, I haven't. Well, because he's probably referencing that because I have my Halo rocket launcher up there now. I gotta get those for lights as well, but that was the 3D print thing. And the I kind of want to do the Halo sniper rifle, but the problem with that one is apparently there's no instructions for how to put it together. It's supposed to be pretty straightforward, but I when putting together the rocket launcher, I did have some issues where I kind of like messed up on the order on something, and I had to redo a little bit of things. And so I have concerns for trying that. It looks really cool, but also that would probably require painting, and I don't know nice at all. That took so much work. It was about 90 hours of printing, and I had to reprint a couple pieces because one piece wasn't set flat on the print surface. So when you went to print it, it was too small to think that it needed supports. And so it would, right after printing it, just start dropping. It did, because it had no flat surface. It would just start dropping and eventually just made a mess. Thankfully, I caught it before it got too bad. And then another one didn't have proper support, and I had to reprint that one piece because it just literally fell over. I had to change the threshold for like leaning, because it was a piece that was like this. And eventually, once it got to enough, it just fell over. And the software is supposed to be able to catch that, but the threshold for it was exactly that angle, and it just was too much. And then I technically had to be careful with it, because when trying to get some of the pieces together, I ended up, the whole center bit, I ended up shearing it in half. And it is like the pinnacle middle piece of everything. And I didn't, because some of it was already glued together, I'd have to do a ton of reprints, and I didn't want to do that. So I ended up just gluing it together. But because 3D prints are somewhat hollow, I had to try to like trace some of the edges to get it to be in there. And so it's glued together, but if you were to like whip it around, it probably would fall apart. But I didn't care because it's just going on a wall. So whatever. See you later, Brony. But no, I want to do, I can't remember the guy's name. I think it was like Chris Curtis. Yeah, it's Chase Curtis. This guy has, kind of want to do this one, but I have to get some colors I don't have. But he has, do this. That looks so good. Looks so good. It's not real size because like the actual sniper would be probably twice that size. It's huge, but I do like that they made it a little more realistic on size. The nice thing with this one though is because it's supposed to be painted to different colors, you can print it in just black or like a gray, which is makes printing easier. But it's still a lot of printing. I think it's actually less than the rocket launcher though. But trying to figure out what pieces go where is just, it's kind of a difficult thing when they don't provide instructions. The instructions for the rocket launcher were, where's my rocket launcher now? We're just this. So these kind of helped, but it was an animation, which shocked because like the first couple steps are okay, but then if you're like getting to later steps, you have to watch through the whole thing. It's not a video, it's a GIF. And it's kind of frustrating to figure out. So yeah, I sheared this black piece right in the middle in half, and that was a bit of a problem. But yeah. That works though. And and getting these on here, oh my god, that was tough. The tolerances were very tight. Otherwise, I don't have anything planned right now. I really want to print an Avengers rifle from Mass Effect, but there's nothing for printing files that I've been able to find. It was worth it in the end. Yeah, I just need to get some lights. I have a bunch of extra 3D light strips. I want to light the entire background. I actually want to get another one so that it go like down from here below. I'm gonna like look up the camera from here down, not down there, but like here in that lower space. I want to get that full because I have my I have my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle swords that I want to put up there. These are from when, these are very old, 2002. Yeah, so this was, I was 17. But I wanted to get those up on the wall. There's a long story with those. We did some stuff in high school with them for video classes, and a couple other things I want to get up there. But I just don't have any space now. That rocket launcher took everything. I don't know where Mike. Oh, is Michael prepping? I bet you Michael started soup. Because he's only got so much time to start on soup. I think I need a bigger... Oh. I was already doing the... I might need to have her dip down a little bit more. I've been trying to find some other neat stuff to print, but it's... Like, I don't have an AMS or the thing that lets you do multicolor printing. So I'm kind of limited on what I can print that doesn't require painting. That's the nice thing about the rocket launcher is you print all the pieces as they're all individual colored pieces, and then you assemble it and it makes it look like it's multicolored. So that was why I did that one, because it was pretty easy for that. But if I want to do anything that is multicolored in a smaller fashion, I just can't right now. It would have been like $200 to buy the AMS if I would have bought it in the set thing that they had when I bought my 3D printer. But I didn't really at that point, because the whole basement thing from a couple years ago, I didn't have the money to do that at the time. So I ended up just getting the one without it. But now if I want an AMS, it's like $320 on top of instead of $200. So it's just a big cost that I just haven't seen much of a benefit in jumping on. If I find something I have a couple things I want to print with one, but nothing that's worth dropping the cash for. Hello.
Hello.
I
made it.
Huh?
I made it.
I thought you already made soup or something.
No. I walked through the door and my mother called me.
Oh.
And then she really wanted to show me her new apartment.
Apartment? Mm-hmm. Oh, she moved out already?
Yeah, she couldn't.
I thought she could still stay there for a bit longer.
Well, no, she was living with my brother Chris, but that didn't work out.
Okay.
She needed to end that. It wasn't him, apparently. It was the wife.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like something else she was going to say. Okay.
No, she's a nurse. Is what my sister-in-law's an anti-vaxxer.
Oh,
it turned into a thing.
And for your mom lives in her other beliefs, I'm surprised she isn't too. But being in medicine probably helps a lot.
She's been in medical her whole life, yeah. Then my dad. So, like how he passed.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So it wasn't pretty apparently. So she has an apartment now. It's a nice little studio apartment.
Studio?
It's a studio, yeah. She's got her own washer and dryer though, so and a shower.
Well, I'd hope. That's adorable.
She does have a dishwasher, which is nice, but she doesn't have an oven. She has a toaster oven, which is all you really need.
If you're a studio, person. Maybe.
If you're one person, a toaster oven's enough.
Yeah, if you're not, yeah. I used an ex that I used to have had a studio apartment, but she had her kitchen was about the same size as my 2-bedroom later. Mm-hmm. Like it was a pretty decent size, and the bathroom was fine, but I don't think I had a washer and dryer.
Yeah, no, when I lived in a studio in college, I didn't have a washer dryer. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's a lot of space. Mm-hmm. Because I think when Kyle had the studio at the last place we were at, did he have a washer and dryer?
He had a big studio.
He had a huge studio. His ceilings were 15 feet.
You could have divided that place up. You could put an extra room in the ceiling.
Yeah, he could have. It was a very large studio, which is what's kind of weird is how you divvy up the space. Well, he kind of divvied up.
I think I was only ever in that apartment once, but I do remember it.
I was in that apartment when Kyle was there and when the previous tenant was there, because it was funny that we knew the previous tenant in that same exact room. That apartment complex was 2 large apartments that then had a connecting walkway on the first floor with the pool, and the second floor had the party room, but otherwise it was 2 separate buildings that were just connected by a walkway. And that studio apartment was this one-off extra space that they just didn't know what to do with or something. And so it was literally when you walked out of the party room, and instead of going down this long hall to get to the apartments, it was just another room right there. Yeah. And so it was awkward because you weren't in either building. You were just kind of in the middle. But the convenient part was if you knew the person that was there and you had, say, because you're required, I think, to have no alcohol in the party room or something like that. But if you knew the guy in the apartment right there, you could just have 2 parties going on at once between the 2 rooms. But we used to know the tenant that was there. And then when they moved out, Kyle moved in, and we still knew the person that was in that exact apartment.
I remember that party room because I was in it once and I made a huge mess, which I then very rapidly had to very thoroughly clean so that he wouldn't get charged.
Why did you? I don't remember that.
Because I was making a huge thing of Cincinnati chili.
Oh, yeah,
and it splattered everywhere.
Yeah, that party room had a kitchen built in with oven and everything.
Barely anybody ate any of it. fun.
it was,
and then you ended up with it in your freezer or something for like ever.
There's not many times where I'm thinking people at a party that have a ton of other food are going to make chili dogs.
Yeah, but then you had it in your fridge forever, I remember. Or the freezer or something, a big Tupperware container of chili.
It's still there.
Oh, that should have been a warning to you about big food. Doing it again.
Did you see what I put on the...
Big soup.
I put big soup on the...
I'm going to do that immediately after the stream. I got to prep it. And then I'm going to... Normally I pressure cook it, but because of how much time there's going to be, I'm going to slow cook it. It's going to turn out exactly the same. It's going to be slow versus high pressure. I think the last time I did this, I slow cooked it. Because you can just... I'll prep it tonight, put it in the fridge, and then in the morning when I get up, I'll stick it on the slow cooker. And when I get home, it'll be big soup. That Instapot is the favorite gift I got you.
It's like you bought it and you're like, here, I bought this so I can make things for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, the other thing I remember purchasing you for a gift was the chainsaw. How many times you use that?
No, it's just you. I didn't even know it was a gift. I thought you bought it for yourself.
No, I bought it. It was a birthday or gift.
Oh, your mom bought me the hatchet. I've used that a bit
the
more.
axe.
Yeah, because we have the log splitter, but then we have the actual axe.
Yeah, but the axe that's for chopping a tree. Well, how we have a chainsaw. She likes the axe because it's
no, because there's some stuff that I just need, like when I needed to break up some stuff or whatever. I didn't need something heavy, but I needed something with a point, and like the little hand hatchet that I have was, not enough momentum.
Yeah, so the axe is the in between, I guess.
Yeah.
Hello, Flitter Crits. Hello, Sunset and Silver again, and whoever else is here.
Brony was here, but Brony left.
Flitter, didn't the con just happen? If Flitter's still here, the con just happened over there, Galicon. I was seeing pictures. It looked fun. It would be cool to do that again, but the price tag is a little high.
Yeah. I liked the price before.
It was free for you.
Yeah, but even with that, after being there, if it was just for the con, no. But if you were to say, like, 'cause we went to Berlin before, but if you were to say, like, let's we're gonna go to that, but then we're gonna take like a train to Paris or something. That then sure.
You need to come to me to London so we can go visit Declan and check out England. England's cool. And we can plan it around a pony convention. It's something to do.
There's other things to do than
really
pony.
No. I mean, yes, you can go look at stuff, but after that, you go pony. The thing about that is, like, yes, Britain time. You do.
Yes, Britain time.
You do. It's Britain time. No, you do the touristy stuff, but then the pony stuff is the social stuff. No random people are gonna drink with you at a beer garden.
I was going to say, I think the main reason you want to go back there is just so that you can go and hang out with hundreds of bronies at a beer garden.
Yeah. When I went to Brony Scott years back, there was a bar next to the convention center. We went in there and I hung out with a bunch of bronies in there drinking. If you want to socialize with the general community, having like something you all share is really helpful. If you just go as a tourist without like some commonality, the only people you're going to talk to are your friends. And who wants to do that? But yeah. That's why pony stuff is great. You can go anywhere and like share that with like socialization with people if you want.
You can go to places to see things.
Yeah, you do that and the horse thing. You have the touristy thing and then you have the socialization.
We spent more time in Berlin than we did at the con.
Yeah, but we didn't socialize with anybody in Berlin. We kept to ourselves.
We talked to waiters and waitresses.
That does not count.
The lady at the front desk of the hotel.
Yeah, was it a lady? I thought it was a guy.
Well, there's a couple times. I think one time. I think when we got there was a guy. I think we left as a lady.
I just remember the guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you remember the stallions?
Gross stallions. Has nothing else to do. I don't know what y'all are talking about. When I went to England the first time, I went for like a whole week, and I spent the first part of the week visiting London, and like in the town my friend lived in, we just went to shops and went to the grocery store, and I just got to enjoy the culture of it. But then when I went to Brony Scott, that's when I got to actually socialize with people and have drinks with strangers and enjoy that part of the culture. The people. That's how you get to enjoy the people. So yeah, you don't have to go places for a convention, but if you do, I think you're just gonna have more fun. What do you do with a drunken brony? What do you do with a drunken brony? What do you do with a drunken brony? Shave his belly and tattoo his best pony, apparently.
Okay.
That's what it read. I didn't have to do that one. That wasn't even a voice impression.
You just read it.
Yeah, I had to sing that song in
What were you
school.
impersonating?
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do?
I know
with a
that
drunken-
song.
Yeah,
We all know
song.
that one.
Yeah. I had to learn it in middle school for choir. I was
That
in
seems like
choir.
an interesting. It's not. It's barely singing.
Yeah, well, we're middle schoolers. We could barely sing.
I was in like honor choir essentially in there.
Yeah.
I in middle school, like there's kids that can sing. You
I
still
don't
sing
wanna
row
hear
row row your boat and stuff,
Yeah.
or is this just because because of where you lived, they had high or very low hopes for anything you do?
We were all supposed to be cow farmers. That's
Cow farmers?
Yeah, cow.
You farm
we
cows?
farm the cows.
You don't. It's not.
We go out
Raise them?
We go out into the fields and we pick the cows from the trees, and we place them in the basket to be taken off to the McDonald's. That is how cow farming works.
I don't think they bring the cows directly to McDonald's, because if that's the case,
There's a clown in the back. He cuts them up. You don't get to talk to the clown. Don't look at the clown. It's very important.
I know they do say that when you work there. Dude, don't look at the clown.
Don't look at the clown.
It's terrifying.
Yes. Oh.
Want her legs.
As bad as that song was, my mom still reminds me when she was in school, they had her singing that song that was made popular in Fallout. I got spurs that jingle, jingle, jingle. That one, because it was real popular at the time when she was a kid, because she's old. And yeah, no, it's just odd because you're having children sing a song about a guy who goes place to place having sex with various women. So yeah, thank you for the in-depth explanation of how farms work and how they're related to McDonald's. Thanks, Mike. You're welcome.
Yeah, you didn't know how the supply chain works?
That's the supply chain direct to the McDonald's. Just kick him into a pit, 300 style, screaming, "I am Ronald." And into the pink slime machine they go.
Is that what happened to Grimace?
That's how they got the Grimace shakes, which in turn gave you the Grimace shakes.
The Grimace shakes
Yes.
sounds like a disease.
It is.
You had the Grimace shakes.
You have the
Like,
Grimace shakes.
That's just like a brain freeze for the body.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever are shaking because you're cold, call it the Grimace shakes.
Yeah. I'll give you some free fries. Free small fry. Don't get greedy.
Free small fry?
Free small fry. Pre-small fry. This was a small fry before I ate half. Or this was a medium fry before I ate half of it. Now it's a pre-small fry. crazy. I was just thinking about ponies before I came into this stream.
Michael,
Yeah.
since 2012, tell me a day that you haven't thought about ponies.
You say that in jest, but I'm legitimately afraid there hasn't been a day since 2012.
But has there been a day where you were knocked out cold for 24 hours?
That's the only. I think I probably would have ended up dreaming about ponies.
No, well, it depends. If you're literally knocked out, I don't think your brain's not as, it's not sleep.
Yeah.
So you're probably not dreaming.
No, it's a mental illness. For sure. Freaking horses, man. Asking if I'm not thinking about ponies is like asking if I'm not breathing. It's pretty much the same question.
And for a little bit later, I got more cards to open.
No, you're trying to get at them.
No, I like collecting them.
No,
I'm not gonna play them,
I know.
but I got more cards. It's gonna open them a little
I
bit.
think Adam only plays to like justify the expenditure.
Well, no, because I don't plan to sell any of them
Yeah.
unless I open a card that's worth like a card's value. And
I think the only cards that are worth really anything are the Sephiroths.
yeah, the fancy ones are rare or something. No, I otherwise I'm just gonna hold on to them. But I have fun opening them. I like the
Are
art.
you gonna wait till Adam's here because he's the one who's gonna get all excited for that?
No, he
shit.
said he'd watch stream, but I don't know if he's even here. I told him we'd probably be doing it later, but as to when,
I've
I wanted to
never.
get some little bit of work done here first.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever collected cards, like of any sort. Not even like baseball cards or anything.
I collected the 1991 baseball set, like because it was the thing my grandpa was into.
Yeah.
And so he would like buy me some of the cards and we would go through them and open them and stuff. So it was more because of him that I did that. And I have most of the 1991 whatever set. I can't remember, still like all in sleeves and everything. Some of them are misprints too. So they're like, last I checked, it was worth, without the misprints, like $1,000 for the whole most of the set. But with some of those misprints are worth quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I just don't care. I'm not going to go and sell it because I don't see any.
They're
need
not
to.
really worth much anymore.
Well, if you
have the
don't,
super rare ones.
if you're not looking for, if you don't need that money, there's no reason to sell it.
Yeah.
You might as well just hold on to it.
Like, to my understanding, the whole baseball, football card thing kind of fell off after the internet happened.
Well, there's people still do some cards and stuff.
Not nearly as many.
No, not as much. Now there's like Yu-Gi-Oh and like Shadowverse and whatever those other
Well,
ones
that's just, you're not buying the old cards. You're buying the newest ones because you need the newest ones.
That's if you're
to play.
Well, yeah, but some people just. I feel like there's like three types of people that play, and the biggest two are the people that buy it because they play, and they need to keep up with the meta, and the other people that are doing it because they are trying to get lucky on a resale, and then you get this small little fraction that buy it because they're fun, and they just want the cards. That's what I'm doing.
I got some pony cards in my dresser drawer. It's enough. Like if somebody gave me those, well, you know what? Never mind. Some people might be listening. Oh man, those horses are cute. I kind of get why some YouTubers go into the in-depth analysis of My Little Pony stuff because they just have to get it off of their brains. I try to do it in your stream and I get yelled at.
Because you do it a lot.
I have other thoughts though. Like what makes My Little Pony such a good show? And it's their dynamic character constructs that they're on their surface level, they might appear one note, but they're all very complex characters. Applejack's probably the most complex. That's why she's not everyone's favorite character, but she is an incredibly complex character.
Applejack?
Yeah.
No, she's basic.
No, she's not.
She's basic.
She's incredibly on her surface. She's just a hard worker, and then you realize she's a hard worker because she had to, at a certain point in her life, a tragedy happened, and she kind of had to take over.
That's implied. There's nothing that states that
it's heavily implied.
Heavily implied doesn't mean anything.
It means a lot.
They could have used it.
It's also heavily implied why she's so overly protective of her family.
Yes, but they've already shown that there's Like her parents could be 100% alive.
They are not. They're very dead.
Okay, what happened to Scootaloo's parents?
They were worse than dead. they abandoned her to the freaking cake shop.
Their parents could have done that too.
No. You know you're full of shit.
Have you ever heard that song from like the early 2000s, The Road?
From Fastball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that.
It's that. We made up our minds and we said, fuck that.
Yeah. That's essentially what
It's kind of what they did to Scootaloo.
Yeah, yes. That's what happened.
That would be a good anthology band. It's them just leaving Scootaloo to the Fastball song.
Sports collection cards died because the speculative collectors artificially blew up the resale market and sport fan normies got pissed and walked away, which is kind of what I feel like some of the other ones are. But at least with collectible baseball cards, there was no benefit or any use out of those cards other than the collectible side of things.
Well, no, they kept the player stats year to year, but that was no longer all that useful once the internet became a thing.
Well, yeah, but even then, there's probably better ways to get
that was the official way to get it.
You can probably get books.
Cards. Maybe.
No, you could get books.
Them off the cards.
The cards was a fun thing. And if you really wanted the stats and it was important to have certain cards, then why were they randomized?
Because you would make you keep buying more and more to get the players you want.
But at least with like some of the like Pokemon cards and stuff, there's a use to them if you so want to.
I got quite a few cards in Bubblegum when I was younger, but they all disappeared.
Thank you for the follow, Lokitagawa. Thank you very much. And also, hello, Karina.
Poor Applejack was just covered in tragedy. It made her who she was. Applejack cries on the inside, Twilight. That stupid blue horse, an only child whose parents supported everything she did, and she just kind of became irritated by them. And then Scootaloo saw that crap and was like, do you have any idea how lucky you are to have parents who care?
Scootaloo has parents.
Not the ones that care.
They care.
They don't care.
About themselves.
Yes.
They care about Scootaloo, but they care about her in...
I think they were gone for like 5 years.
They care about Scootaloo, but they don't care about her... They care about her well-being because they gave,
They handed her off to the town bakers.
I feel like there's some level of care they have, but what a child needs, they were not providing any of it. So they should not have been parents.
They were providing her a house to live in, and I guess that's something. But they were completely dependent on the town to make sure she was okay. And
yeah, it's the collective raising that happens in a lot of places.
They care. Without Scootaloo, they would have had a 20% tax deduction. They wouldn't have had a 20% tax deduction. Yes. Oh, our little tax deduction. Hootaloo. It's Scootaloo, Dad. That's what I said, I think.
If they weren't sending money back, they probably wouldn't be able to consider her a dependent.
But it did sound like her aunts were the ones actually bringing her groceries. So as far as financial stuff was concerned, they were probably covering the house, but it very much sounded like it was their house.
You're making assumptions.
Well, who's paying for the house?
Also, I'm pretty sure it's also illegal to just leave a kid there unattended.
Well, they had the bakers watching her.
Watching there, but if they're not living in?
I don't know horse law. No horse.
You're definitely implying horse law.
Horse law. No, it would definitely be a social services situation if they did that in real life. She would be taken away so fast, or she'd have to move in with her aunts or something. She couldn't just stay in that house by herself. Like what appeared to be most of the time, because her aunts only came to town once a week to make sure she had food. And then past that, it was the cakes watching her.
They had to feed her or fill her bowl.
Yeah, basically. It was basically, please water our plants. And oh, by the way, Scootaloo might need food. Water the Scootaloo, please.
I'm just imagining Scootaloo just sitting at her bowl. It's empty, just staring at it.
Just kicking it with her.
It's got food all around the outside, just none in the center.
It's like
right?
a cat. No, like there were individuals taking care of her, but the situation was kind of messed up. She didn't seem too bothered by it, but that's why I like that they kind of went more into depth in one of these season 10 comics, which is what they were called. Where Scootaloo was, it basically came down to she loves her parents, but she's lucky to have others in her life to take care of her, because they don't.
Lucky?
She's lucky to have someone who cares about her enough to not keep leaving her behind. And it was her aunts that she said she was lucky to have. They filled her bowl. Oh.
I just like they walk in the house and they can't see anybody anywhere, and then they just take the can of Whiskers and they shake it like and Scootaloo goes running out and like pulls out the bag of kibble and just pouring it in the bowl. She's just gonna munch it away.
Scootaloo was an immensely responsible child to clean up after herself, though. I can't imagine any other, like, because it seems like they left her when she was like 6 or 5 or something, like, in that house.
They had important things to do.
That's what they
And
said.
she was like locked up for like what, 11 months having the baby?
Yeah, well, crazy. No, she was probably like swinging from vines and shit. Didn't care. Random animals just came.
I think you just came up with your next short. I do think it's funny, like if having the aunts walk in and just like pouring the bowl of food for
Just a bowl of kibble.
It's just like all excited.
What was that movie where? Oh, what? No, it was a series or something you were watching, where they just poured the whole bowl of food for the dog. The dog got super fat, to the point where it couldn't move. I'm trying to remember what that was. I think it was a movie or something.
I do not know.
Hold on. Because that'd be... It's like, you fed her all of the food all at once. I didn't expect her to eat it all at once. Well, she did. Now she's too fat.
It depends. Like there are some pets that you can do that with, no problem.
And others, no.
But like my sister-in-law, their cats. One of them would eat fine, but the other one would just eat everybody's food. And so they had to get the little like RFD collar things that would like only open when their head comes down.
Yeah.
Because like otherwise would just eat everything. But the other cat would be like, my food gone.
I can remember what movie that was.
Oh, Nisky.
We're comparing Scootaloo to a cat.
Well, not Scootaloo itself, but like the way that she was raised.
Yes. Like, Rainbow Dash only started checking up on her in like the last few years. Though, I feel that was probably a windfall for the cakes. Like they didn't have to do it as often.
Well, we were saying about like the aunts just came over to fill her food bowl. and change your water, empty the litter box.
The toilet broke a while ago. They just couldn't be bothered to fix it. Actually, I think it was all outhouses. So easy peasy.
Michael.
What's that motion? Like, oh, Scooter Luke, let me teach you this one.
Wait, what?
Give her pets? Yes. Like, okay, Scooter Luke. Mood video.
Michael.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
It's going so fast.
This is why Applejack loves her. What is she doing?
The problem is if I hit forward while it's going backwards, it cuts it and it like cancels it. So I have to do it while the video is going forward.
Freaking Scooter's just trying not to look. He's like, my aunts told me that I shouldn't hang out with you anymore.
He said you're a bad influence.
So did the police.
It's not May anymore.
Why so lewd? I don't know what you're talking about.
This is going to be a little bit interesting to try to get done right. I think I need to have her go forward to lean back into it. I think I need to go like
her aunts just left her the food. I'm pretty sure she probably cooked for herself, which is an accomplishment for someone her age. You think they just get left her raw vegetables and said good luck?
No, she's a hot pocket kid.
Oh, that's fair. I don't know if they had microwaves in Equestria, but you know, makes sense.
You've already proven you don't need a microwave to eat a hot pocket.
I mean, you can use a toaster oven. It's gonna take a little longer.
No, at BabsCon.
Oh yeah, that was nasty. But I was angry. I was doing best not to show it at the time, but I was actually quite upset. And I kind of had a screw it moment and just started eating my very cold pizza Hot Pocket because I was hungry. I couldn't heat it up. I couldn't buy the burritos I wanted because they were.
There's
like,
that situation too.
Because they were. The crazy thing is, she just took them from me and put them right back up on the shelf.
Because she doesn't expect anybody to actually buy them.
What do you mean? They're like the cheapest thing there.
That's why. It's California.
I was hangry, yeah. And I tried microwaving it at the one place, but there were these guys who were just kind of hogging it. We get back to the thing, and I realized there's no microwave on the bottom floor, and there weren't in our hotel room. I had no idea where one was, and then people were wanting to do stuff, so I pretty much said, you know what? I'm eating this here. And I ate a cold pizza Hot Pocket. It wasn't pleasant, but once I finished it, I wasn't hungry. So.
And you saved the one for later, right?
Yeah. I gave it to Jay. Because he was in a situation where he didn't have time to go get food, but he was hungry. So I told him to take it.
No, that I've had that at the cons before where you have, if you are scheduled with too much stuff and then you're like, I got this and this and this going, but everybody's going to get food right now. And then there's really no any options here. So I guess I'm going to eat this. Like I've had it before where groups went to go do something and I had to like order something in at the small restaurant because I had to eat really quick to get prepped for the next thing. And it's just, and they're like, well, I need to eat, but I need to get this done. Need this first. So I guess I'm just going to like take something to go. I had it that once at Cider Fest where we went out to eat somewhere and it was taking a while. And so I had to have them put it to go and I had to take that with me and I ate it at like the meet and greet because that was the best I could do.
Well, the other thing was too, with the other Hot Pocket I had, it was just a turkey sandwich one. So that one wouldn't be as bad cold. Which, truth be told, that was one I intended to eat, but I was so in my hangry mode that I didn't look at which one I was opening and I didn't know which one it was until I bit into it. And at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm in this for the full ride. Let's go. It worked out though. Jay got a hot pocket that wouldn't be nasty cold. Probably be better heated, but cons can be crazy sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it comes to food and getting of.
That's why I'm big on, I will not do more than 4 events at a con anymore. Just because it ends up being anything more than that becomes hard to manage. And you can say like, oh, that's like for a con that might be 2 a day. Yeah, but it could be 3, it could be 4. But also there's other things you want to do and go and do. And if you have, say, 4 panels in a day and the day starts at 11 and let's say ends at 10. So that means that is 11 hours of of panels, 4 hours of panels, along with, let's say, 15 minutes of setup. That adds an extra hour. So that's 5 hours out of 11 hours. So half the day, literally half the day, you're stuck in doing panel prep, getting to stuff set up. And that's for like barely any time to get to the things you need to do. That is a lot of rushing. And it's just, you still need to go and eat, especially since at that full day, you probably have at least 2 meals that you have to take care of and hang out time with people. And it's just, it's way too much. To do that. I had, I think, one day with like 4 things like that, and it just too many of them in a row. And
I always want to be doing something, but it's rough when you're obligated to things. There was one con we didn't do much anything, and I still kind of a little sour about that, but it's fine. It's fine. It was a long time ago now. So much Bluey. That's a Scootaloo. Just fun saying Scootaloo.
Scoots.
Scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, skadoot. If you want extra Scootaloo, you gotta go read Fall of the Forest, because that's got a lot of Scootaloo in it. And then there's, isn't it, oh, which is that other one? The guy who wrote Australia Road, that's where Scootaloo's like the only pony left alive.
Last of Ponies or something like
which is just a sad premise. I don't even want to touch that book.
That book is the inspiration for Australia, and that's why he never finished it. He came up with a better idea. Last of the Ponies or Last of All Ponies or something like that.
Yeah, like that's just depressing. I don't want to think that Scootaloo's all alone in the world and all the other horses are dead.
Yeah, I mean, who's gonna boop her?
I don't know. You're so upset about watching Bluey. It's not that I'm upset about watching Bluey. It's that we spent most of that con in the room, which wasn't ideal.
That could be what some people want to do, and you can always go out and do stuff.
No, I made a point the next con not to do that. Like, people couldn't stay in the room if they want.
Because like on my busy ones, when I got to the room, sometimes just be like, "Yep, this is what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna go chill."
Horsey horse time. I can't remember. I think it was in Chicago, yeah. Which of all the cons we go to is kind of the lowest key one, but still, you know. Anyway, it was so fun. I had fun. It's great. I'm very much looking forward to Cider Fest this year because we've been promised a lot.
Yep. And at least they did follow through on trying to get some stuff sent out early. I haven't even done my panels yet, but it's still 4 months away.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it till after my any of that until after my birthday excursion.
Putting in panels?
No.
Or what do you not worry about?
Well, just prepping myself, like buying tickets and stuff,
Oh,
but getting hotels
but the hotels are done.
Yeah.
So
Well, then that's one of the things. Less
you're
thing
going to
I
wait
about.
until later so that you can buy a ticket.
Yeah, pretty much. I gotta like take time off work and stuff too.
Kind of gets a little stiff at the end of this. I want to have her go a little bit more chest poofy.
She needs some chest floofy. That's the update they need to give to these models is chest floof.
Why do I need to update it? You're the one with more experience on this.
I'm still a complete noob.
Yeah, you're more or less of a noob than I am, right?
I mean, technically.
So there you go. Michael volunteered.
I don't think I did. The problem is you're working in source, so it's very limited on how much floof you can use. This program was never really optimized for fur. So you just gotta learn programs that will allow floof. Or Source 2 just needs to come out and be exactly the same thing, but with more RAM. One of those two things needs to happen.
That is one of the things it does.
Yeah. As soon as they release Half-Life 3, give Source Filmmaker 2 a huge update. They did say outright that with each game that gets released, they'll update the source code for everything.
For
everything that uses Source 2.
They'll update it for everybody for everything?
Yes.
Well, I guess now
the SDK for Source 2 or whatever you'd call it.
Oh, now Valve has stupid money.
They do. Their focus isn't games anymore, but
well, yeah, I like that they're one of the companies that was trying to call Valve a monopoly. One of the ways that they were stating that they were a monopoly was, look how much money they make per person. That's not right.
It's because they have loyalty.
Because they're doing a lot with very little, and they're like, they're not maintaining or they have such control of the market that they don't need that many people. And it's like, no, it's because they're just really good people. Valve's like profit per employee is crazy.
Yeah. I think last I checked, Gabe's like the 44th richest person in the world, but that's a far cry from some people. The gaps get pretty big. He's up there though. But he got there not being a crappy person, so
yeah,
he's probably number one for not being crappy.
They've and nobody can get that rich without stepping on some toes. But he had money and then used that money to build something that had a focus on making people like the platform.
I don't know that he had to step on toes so much as he had to keep people from stepping on his, and he just won a lot of legal battles in that regard. Because EA tried to shut him down early.
Because there's something I've seen before of like, there's no such thing as a moral billionaire, because anybody that has that kind of money only did it by
extorting
somebody. And you can't be, most of the people that have that kind of money are people that are in charge of companies. And those companies are paying their employees crap and doing all this other stuff. The people that tend to pay their employees the best and do the best are the mom and pop places that are flexible and see their people as people, like not just numbers on a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
And not like trying to make money from increasing stock prices.
But hey, Black Mesa's like $2 right now, so.
You have it, so I have it.
Yeah. Guess that's true. They just need to release Half-Life 3. All I want, Gabe. That's all anybody wants. You're gonna be like, Half-Life? The card game? No.
So I have to have Rainbow Open her wings. What's the current music playing? This is some music I bought a while back. It is
Harry B. Gamer.
Dark Fantasy Studio.
Yes.
It was a humble bundle thing way back, and I liked a lot of the stuff, so I don't have to worry about it because I do not like. Say I use a bunch of copyrighted music and then the VOD went up on YouTube, then the VOD would have a bunch of ads that people would have to watch for like no reason other than just the music. So I use this music because then if somebody's watching the VOD, they get no ads because the ads wouldn't have went to me anyway. They were going to the music creator. So this way, because I have commercial rights, even though you don't need to, I think for YouTube, I can do this. I've been wanting to go and reevaluate some of my music a bit though, because I've bought a lot of other packs. I actually just bought a new one today, and it I have a lot of new tracks and stuff. I could probably dig through and expand.
He's actually ranked a lot lower than he used to be.
Because he's not trying to make money.
Yeah. He's ranked 734th as of 2024.
Yeah, but yeah, he's not actively trying to
100.
make money. He's just running the company. But he has a lot of power. He doesn't seem
concerned.
I think if you're in the top 700 something richest people in the world, you're not concerned.
You're not concerned, no.
You're in the top 0.01%.
He's fine. Bernie Sanders will have a word. Just 2023 he was ranked 267, so he went down.
Which means that it's not that he's losing money, it's just other people are making it way faster.
Yeah,
through very the unethical and immoral means.
He's got a net worth of $9.5 billion. He'll be fine.
9.5 billion?
Yeah.
There's that many billionaires?
Yeah.
Well, that's reported billionaires.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of like
secret billionaires.
No, I'm talking about Gabe Newell, head of Valve. There's a lot of old money in like England and a lot of other places that are just nobody knows how much they have because all their money has just been there for hundreds of years and they've just been living through it.
I wonder what the net worth of the King of England is. I bet he's up there.
You mean Charles?
King Charles.
How dare you ask the question? He's got the crown jewels and all that.
Yeah, like his net worth is his calculated exact net worth is complex.
Yeah,
as much as his wealth is not publicly disclosed.
Yeah, I would think that it would be very complex because he technically owns the country.
Yeah,
but he doesn't. So yeah, how you would actually basically infinite because he can in a way do anything and buy anything he wants.
Yeah, his personal wealth is only about 2.4 or 2.3 billion. That's what he has in his personal pocket.
No.
Yes.
If only he could, dissolve a country at the snap of his fingers if he so wished.
I think there's a lot of optics to that too. If there was like too many billions in his personal pocket, the country might start to be like, why are we paying this?
Well, I don't know. What are they gonna do? Tax him?
You can't.
Can you charge him taxes?
You wheel back out the guillotine. It's dust it off.
No, that's a question. Can you charge him taxes?
I mean, it would be kind of pointless, right?
Because it's like the whole, the only person in the world, I don't know if it's still the case, but the only person in the world that didn't need a passport to travel internationally was the Queen of England. Because in the passports, it says by authority of the Queen of England. But she is the Queen of England, so she doesn't need it because she is her own authority. So, yeah, in a way, does she have to pay the taxes too then?
I don't think the Queen pay taxes. No.
I was curious because I just saw Gates donated a huge amount of money, and now his like ex-secretary is more rich than him.
Well, that's because he plans on giving away all of his money.
Yeah, he's getting up there on age, and he's been spending a lot of his money, and he's always stayed rich because if he spent all of his money, then he would have no money, but if he just spends how much money he is making off his investments, he technically has infinite money to donate. So, but if he just spent all the billions all at once, then he would have none of that investment money to burn. So I kind of was okay with him for a while. He was just taking all the interest and all the dividends and stuff and selling that. All this money he was making off his money.
He's definitely in the John D. Rockefeller stage of his life where he's buying the stairway to heaven, as it's called. It used to be something a lot of billionaires did, or millionaires back in the day, people who were rich. It's like as they were approaching their golden years, they would start spending their wealth on like charities and stuff.
Which is, I think,
it's not something that happens as much anymore.
Yeah, because now it's all like handing down in trust funds and stuff. But I think that's the best way to do it. I think that when a billionaire passes away, their money should go to charities.
Well,
but to a degree, I mean, there's a certain amount that you can pass down, sure, but most of their money is tied up in things.
I would prefer to see their money go into federal programs.
Well, then that sounds like the government just saying, give us your money if you die.
Well, otherwise, it's just people putting their money towards things that they personally care about rather than necessarily useful things.
Okay, but then the government could just have somebody killed. And now let's say that the richest person in the world, they're like, wow, he has more money than the government. Well, if we kill him, we get his money.
But if you keep him alive, he keeps making money, and then you take him when he dies.
Yeah, but I don't. I could see that there could be a certain amount that would be, and on the donation, like a portion is to whatever. But it couldn't. It would have to be to federal programs that benefit people, which is the same as donations.
Solve the problem by taxing them more while they're alive.
Well, as long as we actually know how to deal with those taxes, because we're not good at using them.
We definitely could use more money.
We could use more of it, but
we know where it would go.
To stupid shit.
I think that's entirely debatable.
No, a lot of it goes to good stuff, but we also have a lot of really stupid stuff. And if the government had a huge influx of money, trillions of dollars, do you think they'd use it correctly?
I think they would use it better than some charity program whose entire purpose is putting footies on dogs.
Well, if I don't think they're going to do that.
Is
that what Gates is doing?
I don't know. He's mostly helping with waste disposal in third world countries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does a lot of good stuff in vaccines, disease and stuff. He's doing a lot of good things. He's not putting footies on dogs.
No, but I'm sure there's a charity out there.
Okay, what if the charity was footies on horses?
That's my charity. Don't talk about it.
You're like, come on, rich people.
I need your money. Horse socks. Gotta put socks on all the horses. No, Bill Gates is straight up saying he's hoping to have gotten rid of most of his money within like the next over the next 15 years. At which point he'll probably be knocking on heaven's door. So I don't know if he's a religious man or not. But so much socks.
So shoot the what do you call it? The boobies for horses.
Yeah, the charity's working.
Like she's like, yes.
This is like I'm totally gonna beat up.
I need to go grab a drink. I got to deal with you.
No.
You want another drink?
Yes. Mine is empty. Yeah.
I'm already back, Michael.
No.
Take your beer. I like how you typed in socks and it says error.
No, good
Socks not found.
for the charity. You can put socks on that horse.
I realized that the folder that the socks, pony socks, are in is called Love Equestria.
Yeah. Why is it called that? Mr. Damon, why is it called Love Equestria in the socks folder? Explain to this innocent child.
It's not Pride Month anymore.
What does socks have to do with that?
Get rid of those socks. So and then when I walked away, I'm like, I won't be back right away, Michael. What are you doing?
I've learned Source better too, from all my time in Blender and back into Source and back into Blender and back into Source. And every time I open up Source, which is a lot, it says, do you want to invite Argo Damon to play Source since he loves this game so much?
Or it was like, can you please invite him so you can know what the hell you're doing?
No, that wouldn't be fun. I like bouncing around that program. I haven't seen if my ministry mirror models work for or not. It's going to get to when you finally use them, and then it's not going to work. You should put Rainbow Dayish in Fluttershy's outfit, because you can do that now. Do little outfits for them to wear. So many possibilities. Nike shoes on ponies. I think there was a shoe company that was like selling shoes, or you would donate, buy a pair of shoes, and they would sell a pair of shoes in like somewhere in Africa. And then there was this huge outcry to tell people to stop doing that. It was Tom's. That's what it was, Tom's shoes. Because if you give free shoes to people in Africa, people who are trying to make a living selling shoes go under. And they can't get a foothold.
There was a thing I was...
Give them shoes, give them money.
There's an economic YouTuber I was watching about is the amount of philanthropy that happens in the world.
Yeah.
Like, is it causing some countries to have the inability to survive without it? To where you spend so much, you pour millions in and you are helping people, but some of them become so reliant on it that they have difficulty figuring out, because you can't just put money into an economy.
Well, you can put money, you can't put things.
Yeah, a lot of it was, they said like if people were donating lots and lots of shirts, like secondhand shirts and stuff, but then it literally collapsed the market for selling things, so businesses went under. Yeah. But it's also, the money should be going to invest in the country to help it grow, not just like if you're just giving it to send food. That's not doing anything.
Well, if you're just giving food, if you're giving them money to buy food locally, that stimulates the economy.
No, not only that, but if you're giving them the things they need to grow their own food and the things they need to grow their own businesses and to build their economy.
I think they would argue the answer is money every time.
But it's money, but they're saying the money's going to the wrong things.
Yeah, you can't give them food. You need to give them money.
It's like
to buy food.
If you give them medicine, but you're not training the people on how to be doctors. You know, you're bringing in doctors, but then when those doctors leave, they still have nothing. So it's about giving them the tools they need.
Well, you give them the money to build the pharmaceutical company to make the meds. Then you give them more money so that people can buy those meds.
But people have to also be trained, and you have to have the people there that have that knowledge, and that takes time
and money.
Yeah.
So
I know, but it's about making sure it goes to the right things, and that we're very bad about that. A lot of what we do is throw money at problem without actually writing in like how things should be solved. It was an interesting discussion.
Give me money.
What are you going to do with it?
Buy more horse and have them flood out of my room.
Michael, if you could make one real charity, what would it do?
If I could make a charity?
It's a charity, a real charity.
A real charity that
what would you want to
that I think
do
would
to help?
that I think would do good in the world.
Mm-hmm. And not one that like already is like a billion things out there doing it. Like, I'm gonna cure cancer. Like, there's people got that. And no booties for horses.
I don't know that would actually help.
Yeah, it would help horses. They got cold booties.
I would just like to see better funded schools. I don't even know, like maybe just charity to help struggling schools, and maybe with an emphasis on media literacy.
You can just do a school lobby.
School lobby?
Yeah, you can be a lobbyist for positive school systems, which actually would probably do a lot.
Yeah. If I had to think of one thing.
But it technically is something we could use.
I think I would donate to schools with the stipulation that media literacy was taught as a class.
No burning books.
No burning books. But help kids understand which books are full of absolute shit would be a good lesson.
Well, then you're going to be not much different than the people that are saying
Well,
other
no,
books
you don't
are full
tell
of shit.
them that this book is full of shit. You tell them how to recognize shit.
Yeah, but that does just feel like the
called
other
media.
side's in reverse.
Media literacy? Then that would argue that the other side in reverse is like bullshit propaganda.
Yeah, you got a bunch of bullshit
I,
propaganda.
I'm happy to be the reverse of that.
You have so much propaganda as it is.
You know, I do.
Yeah, because like mares or stallions.
Mares.
Why?
Because stallions are gross. They smell bad. And they have
How do they smell bad?
smell like stallions. Gross.
See, that's all propaganda.
Yeah, you ever been near a gorilla? A male gorilla? It's that smell. It's not good. Ever been to the zoo and you think you smell shit? It's not shit. It's just
that's just
gorillas.
you.
And me, of course. No, you know what? I had 2 agriculture classes in high school, Sunset, and they were basically just child labor posed as education. It's like, yes, you're going to grow and feed these hungry plants and you're going to learn to farm. Get out there.
Yeah, but you were from Kentucky.
Yeah.
The only things you have out of Kentucky are horror movies and chicken.
And cows.
No, Wisconsin has cows.
We
The only
have
thing,
cows?
your main export is like
It's mostly tobacco
creepy,
and
weird
corn.
Hills Have Eyes movies, or I can't say chili because that's not even Kentucky,
Well, it's true though.
or chicken,
Chicken, yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I think Kentucky's biggest exports are just corn for animal feed and tobacco. And yeah, it's not,
I thought it was misinformation.
well, that I don't know where Fox is headquartered.
New York, probably.
Probably. My grandfather, he actually got his degree in agriculture. I didn't even know they offered agriculture degrees, but it made sense to him at the time because that's what he wanted. He wanted to run a farm.
I feel like at least nowadays, if you're going to be running a farm, you could get a degree in agriculture or just a degree in business.
Yeah,
Because
if you're running the farm, you're doing the business side stuff.
because a farmer does everything.
Yeah.
Every single thing that you could potentially think if we're running a business, running a farm, everything, you're doing agriculture, like various types of sciences, finances, business running, maintenance and mechanic.
You grew up with farmers. They
Today's farms are a little bit different.
it's mostly mechanical. Farmers generally don't own as much land as they used to. They get by on a little bit of land and then they basically take odd jobs throughout most of the year. That's the farmers I grew up around. They're not like out there measuring the pH level of the soil. They're just putting seeds in.
It depends on the farmer.
No. Well, if you're running an industrial farm, yeah. But if you're just running your own personal farm, probably not. You're putting your seeds in the ground and you're hoping for the best. You lay down the fertilizer you managed to buy cheap from like the guy down the road. Because last year it did well with that.
Apparently, the one thing I thought was interesting is to be considered organic. It isn't just about following certain practices. It's following those practices for 3 years.
Yeah.
You can't just like follow those practices 1 year and be called organic. So like there was one guy they're talking to of how much or would it be worthwhile to switch to organic? And he said organics definitely bring more per whatever. The problem is for a few years you have decreased profits and decreased yields and higher, but not making anything more.
Yeah.
So like it switching over means you have literally multiple years of loss, heavy loss. Yeah. And they're not, I don't think they're subsidized probably the same.
Most crops are subsidized with the exception to tobacco.
They're probably subsidized, but I'm guessing that organic isn't going to be subsidized any more than anything else.
Probably not.
So they're just at a hit. So it means that if you're going to make a brand new farm, starting organic might work. But if you already have a farm, it's kind of hard to switch over.
It's about getting the nitrogen in the soil. That's the hardest thing if you're going organic. You can use fertilizers, but they're expensive, natural fertilizers.
They said, like, if you're near other farmers, you can get poop.
You can, but if everybody's doing that, you're not going to get enough poop.
If not everybody, but that's where you'd have to look at those factors before doing it.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia spent trillions on coming up with greenhouse techniques to grow water-hungry plants in the desert. They didn't just keep to themselves. They shared that tech with the entire Middle East. They went from only exporting dates and spices to self-sufficiency and exporting a wide range of food. Well, a lot of those countries, too, are trying to do everything they can to prepare themselves for potential loss of oil. So, like, they have all this money and they're trying to pump it into other industries and other types of things so that they can have something as a fallback.
That's why Saudi Arabia owns the PGA.
They own a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they're diversifying their assets,
which is what they should do instead of just floundering it. They definitely do to a degree. But I took horticulture for 2 years, with the exception of the cow incident. It was a fun time.
Cow incident.
I don't know anything that ever says cow incident. I don't know if I want the answer to it. My hometown of Aladdin had the first agricultural college in Oklahoma. Cameron College still has a robust degree program for future farmers. Nice.
I still even remember the name of one of my agriculture teachers, Mr. Harp. And I remember him because he was 28 and the top of his head was completely bald. So I think back to that and I think, man, I got it rough, but he had it rougher. So, could be worse. 28 and to be, for your top to be completely, and it wasn't like he shaved it or anything. He just didn't have any on the top. He still had like the ring of hair around the sides. 28. Poor guy. Me dissing on my teacher from 20 years ago.
I don't remember most of my teachers.
I remember him.
I remember a couple.
Yeah.
But I mainly by name.
I think I mostly remember him because I was in his class when 9/11 happened. So it kind of
talking about Matt.
Everything, huh?
Macy.
Oh. My one friend went completely bald quick out of high school, yeah. No, everything that happened on that day kind of burned on my brain, including the teacher in the class. So my brain thought to like, I have photographic memories of that day. I even remember what the classroom looked like because of that.
Actually, no, but I think Matt was that way too, now that you mention it. Yeah, because I know he's been bald for as long as I've ever known him.
He clearly shaved his head.
Well, yeah. I don't think you can be bald in such a way that you never have to shave type bald.
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's called cancer.
Yeah, that's different.
That's different. Yeah, Lex Luthered.
You get Lex Luthered.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have all your hair fall out. Like, I think later in the Superman series, you find out that he carries around a piece of kryptonite with him everywhere he goes in case he runs into Superman, and then down the road he finds out it's been giving him like non-stop radiation poisoning for years. He's just like, I thought this stuff could only hurt Superman, and he's like, well, yeah, in the immediate, but if you hang it around your neck for 15 years.
Well, the thing is it radioactive?
Like mildly, apparently.
I don't think that even that amount would be enough to.
Well, he never took it off ever.
Yeah, but even then, we're always bombarded by radiation. It'd have to be enough to cause a problem, but usually the correct amount of radiation is minimal. So
yeah, he was getting a little bit more than minimal.
Yeah, so you're just increasing your chances, but I wouldn't say it's a guarantee.
Book, so take it with a grain of salt. But he got like a super suit after that. So says it was from his thyroid issues. Yeah, that's rough. Stretch your wing.
Yeah. I need to have them open and close, and the best way to do that is you get I have to kind of did that wrong, but you put the closed wing in the open position, and then the open wing in the closed position, and halfway between you just switch, and usually it makes it look like they just kind of merge into each other. Because normally if a wing opens and closes very quickly, and if you have motion blur turned on, it will just blur the two with the individual frame between them. So they'll both be on that one frame, and you won't even really notice that it happened.
I think by the time I reach 50, fingers crossed, I'll probably have shaved my head by then. I have this feeling there will come a breaking point where I'll just say, F it. I already got the goatee for it, so get that Dusty Cat vibe. I still remember the videos where he had like a full head of hair. The manliest brony videos back in the day.
I copied it, then undid all of it, and then pasted it. So it's kind of like bringing it through time. All right, the problem was everything I just did for that wing, and now to do this one, and I have no idea what I just did. So, yeah, this is going to be wonderful.
Man, those wings look like fun.
As I break them and snap them into position.
Oh, they're just stretchy. Man, if I had the money, I would have gotten a hair transplant like yesterday. Kidding. If you want to keep your hair, that's the best way to do it. It's just have money.
Or if you know it well ahead of time, there are things like medical things you can get, not just Rogaine.
I used it for like 15 years, man.
I'm saying there's other things you can get, like actual pills that will help.
Yo, that's estrogen though. That's what the pills are. They help with your heart condition, but you're taking estrogen, so
there are things you can do.
Fall out.
You chose not to. The problem is you have to do it. By the time you think it's a problem, it's already too late. Because your hair follicles take anywhere from 2 to 3 years to die, and at that point, they can't do anything.
I would rather my hair fall out than take estrogen.
Well, why? You already watched the horse show.
Yeah. But I'm also, like, so manly.
Or would that just, like, complete the transformation?
My grandpa, he was taking those pills for... my dad took them, and so did my grandfather. But when my grandfather found out what they were, he stopped taking them. They
didn't seem like it was bothering him.
Probably not, but he didn't like the idea of taking estrogen.
Why?
I don't know.
What's the problem with it? You have a problem with it, so that's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's fine.
No, what's the problem with it?
It's fine.
No, you
I've never been asked to take it, so it's not a big deal. I don't think it's worth my hair not falling out. I don't know.
But what is it doing to you?
There's definitely side effects.
Like what?
I can look it up. Let's look up the side
You
effects.
become emotional.
Yeah, more so than I already am.
Like you'll cry when watching TV shows.
I mean, I already cried at Pony multiple
See,
times.
then I don't know why this is going to affect you in some negative way.
Did Pony make you cry?
Never.
Really? Honestly, never.
Never, ever, never.
Not even the Applejack episode where the grandfather's like all sad and shit. That one made me cry so hard.
Why is that wing bit? Oh, is it tied to this one? It's tied to that one. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, I'm going to do the wings here, and then we can open the cards. I wanted to at least have some progress because we did a lot of talking before Michael got here. Have to get the video
You blaming
done.
me?
Yeah.
You hear me being blamed?
I blame you for so much
See,
stuff.
Sunset just said it. Moobs.
It's not like they're going to give you a testosterone equivalent. And it's an option.
It is an option with people
Yeah.
with heart problems. Yeah.
No, we're talking about with hair.
For
And that's
your hair,
if that is
they give you it for the heart, and then the side effect generally is it helps keep you regrow and keep hair. Yeah.
I'm guessing that there are other things out there. You're looking at medicine for that was probably from God knows how long ago too. Things improve and change.
You know.
Okay. Normally, I shrink these, and I might have to do that here.
I can find like all the things that say taking estrogen is beneficial for the heart. I can't find the name of the pill they tend to give. But yeah. Moobs. Leave it at moobs.
Maybe that would just help with your prospects.
I don't think I said I would get a hair transplant from a kitten, but that does sound like a good idea.
From a kitten?
Yeah. Get that kitten head. Be so soft. Give me pets. Great. Not for the kitten, but because I would want to use the whole kitten. Like really fill in those gaps.
Okay. So it doesn't need to be perfect. That should be fine. The whole point of doing this is to just put the wings in a collapsed state, but the wings themselves would be
How well do you think
becoming invisible well before it gets to this point. I just want to make sure it hits this point or something close to it.
How well do you think a kitten toupee company would thrive?
It depends. Is the kitten alive?
No, not once it becomes a toupee.
No, because you get a kitten and then you put a kitten on your head.
It's gonna fall off or claw off or mess up your eyes or something.
Wow, you're just angry about the kittens, aren't you?
I just think it's a good use for kittens is all. Lord, but
So this is what I need to copy, and I have to do this all.
you recently got into adding fresh ginger root to your meals. Yeah, no, a little bit of ginger is good and stuff. It can go a little bit can go a real long way though.
That should be it, and then I have to. There's this ones that I have the.
I mostly only ever eat ginger as a palate cleanser when eating sushi.
I like ginger teas and stuff. I had ginger tea earlier today. Okay, so now we take that, and we say,
Was your stomach bothering you, or
No, I just wanted you
just
to.
want some?
Not for stomach, it's for vertigo.
All right.
Okay. Do that, and now I grab all the wings. And we round it. And you get that.
Nice.
So yeah, now I didn't get all the way, but it does look pretty good. As long as it is fairly quick.
I feel like Scootaloo would look at her in that moment. Like somebody who just threw their arms out.
So then from the camera's perspective, it would look like that. So you get the wings going out, and then at this point you get both frames, and then you get the full one out. So that's why you can kind of get away with it. If anything, this one may be better turned out a little bit to help transition a little better, but for how fast it happens, it doesn't matter. I know there was somebody that was trying to make fully foldable wings that worked open and closed. Like the same open wing could go back to a closed position. It just doesn't look so accurate when they do it that way. I like this because if you do it right, it's fine. And also, this only has 3 like feather bits coming out here, where if you tried to do it with this, like how would you like fold that in?
I think one model did it at one point.
That's what I was saying. Like somebody was doing that, but it's way too much compression and stuff.
Yeah.
I could see use in it for like if you want to have like little intricate things done with one wing, but most of the time it's either going to be open or shut, and you're just about doing the transition between
Pegasus
them.
wings don't make a whole lot of sense between folded and opened, because you're switching models there, right?
Yeah, I'm switching between the different wing models. It used to be that if you want to do open and closed, you needed to actually like swap the whole model.
Yeah.
Or because like the wing was a separate thing, open or closed. There was no body group animating. So it was you could swap whether or not the wings were open or closed, but you had no way to animate it to put it within the bar, which meant that if it was closed and if you wanted them open, you had either swap the model or like do it in post or with the transition. It just was really annoying. Now it's not too bad.
Apples,
What's
apples,
my
apples.
What?
Apples, apples.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. This has been Michael, giving you information for your daily life. On today's TED Talk, horses. Are they cute? The answer is yes. Are they good for your heart? No, they will kill you. This has been Michael. Michael's TED Talk. Mike Talk. Horse Talk. Love horses. Smooch horses. But don't let the farmer see.
What?
If he sees you out there smooching his horses, he's gonna call the cops.
I've heard of like some people doing some weird stuff with the horses in people's farms. Was that you?
It was not me. It's definitely not out there booping their horses.
Oh, they were pooping all right, just from the wrong side.
Well, no. Wait. Wait, back up.
No, don't.
No.
Horse, go forward, run.
Poor horses. Horses are gross.
Horses?
Real horses.
It's the only thing you got, Mike. Wait, real horses are gross?
Yeah.
So that means that My Little Pony horses aren't real.
I don't like this. I don't like where this is going.
Well, I said it.
You did. Just poop. All they do is they wander around, eat grass, and poop.
I think that should work fine. That's what he said.
No. Definitely won't be taken out of context.
You try dehydrating some to mix into seasoning powder. A fresh ginger root for meals is probably good for you. It's if you're just adding like a powder, I'm guessing it just adds a spice to something. Ginger's main thing is just it's spicy. That's his main thing.
I don't even know if I would describe ginger as spicy.
Oh yeah, generally like ginger tea is spicy. If you put too much ginger in it, you can just get that's like
It's more of an umami. Umami?
No, I wouldn't call it umami.
I wouldn't call it spicy. It's
No,
almost
ginger's
like a floor,
spicy.
it's like a floor varnish.
It's not like a spicy like hot pepper,
Not even like a spicy.
but it's spicy. Michael's TikTok.
That's
Gentle,
right.
honest cocoa dog.
Not umami. I don't know how you would describe ginger. It's not spicy. Ginger flavor.
Spicy kick.
It's not spicy. I don't know
I've
why.
described it spicy, peppery, and warm with some notes of subtle. Yeah, warm. That's a good one for it.
Yeah, I could give it warm, not spicy.
It's spicy.
I don't care what they said. That's not
Spicy.
Spice.
The AI said spicy.
I could eat a whole thing of ginger and I wouldn't think spicy. I would think overpowering, but not spicy.
It's oh yeah. Then down here it's all videos about gingers, like the people. Ginger
Look
is
at these
hot,
weird
dirt,
redheads.
spicy like horseradish, but without the nasal cavity burn. Yeah, I would probably put
It's
like horseradish to me
spicy.
is a level beyond ginger in like its pure form. Ginger, I think, is like a fruity
It's just a very overpowering flavor. But I
Yeah.
don't think spicy is the way to describe it.
Well, you're wrong.
It's not a hot.
You're wrong.
I don't bite down on ginger and think, ooh, hot.
Your mom's hot. Okay, I think we got the wings done.
So
She's got her own place now too.
She does, kinda. She's like renting it's like a house with an apartment built into it, and she's renting that apartment. It's a basement apartment. It's like if I was renting the downstairs of this house and you lived upstairs.
One of the places I was originally looking at before going to the last townhome was one where it was a split level. So when you walked in, it was the half stair that went up and down. And I was probably just going to have you could have just had the downstair. But it also meant that when you walked in, you could see it the whole time. So there was there was like a room that you could put up like a curtain to make a bedroom, but otherwise it would be basically saying the whole downstairs was yours, because the upstairs had a small living room, the kitchen, like 2 or 3 bedroom. It was just all the doors all the windows were bolted shut.
Yeah.
So there was no way to open them. And I'm like, okay, because I want to see if they worked. Nope. They were literally like locked shut. I think they tossed nails in to force them shut.
Who were they imprisoning?
I have no idea. The back like stoop had it was like a hill that went straight down to the property, and had a little like concrete thing, but it definitely looked like if it rained, it was just gonna be all pouring down there.
Yeah.
And I'm like there was some problems. That was an early viewing because it was that realtor had through their company, they had a pop up, so I could get an early look to potentially put an offer, and they were really pushing me to put an offer on that place.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, and they're like, well, right now there's no other offers, so you'd be the only one going in. Yeah, like, well, and we might be able to talk them down, or they were trying to do it because it was their company that was selling it too. And I'm like, but I don't want it. Like, as soon as they started doing that, I immediately went a little bit more negative on them. Because, like, if that's what you're going to focus on,
Right.
I mean, I appreciate being able to see early, but if I don't want it, I don't want it. I think the only nice thing was, like, all the appliances are brand new.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I mean, this place was pretty nice once you got the trash out of the walls.
Yeah.
So
It sounds like an awesome deal for a death trap house. Yeah, I like
This was a
Crossbreeze, and that place had potential for really nice Crossbreeze because it was a corner townhome, where this last one I had was just front and back because I wasn't in the corner.
until some renovations,
Which is
this
great,
was a bit of a
but-
death trap house.
A little bit.
There was a
I wouldn't
fire.
call it death trap.
There was an absolute fire waiting to happen in that one area.
Oh yes, there was. It was yeah,
yeah.
and there probably
It was
is.
a ticking time bomb.
All the redos I thinking were mostly figured out for that, but who knows what
If
else
the
is hiding
flood
in
water
somewhere.
had managed to get high enough to catch that. Oh my goodness.
But I'm gonna open some cards now
What?
because I wanted to finish the wings.
But horses?
No, we're gonna open some cards.
No. You better get
So
some
yeah,
good ones.
I brought up earlier. I got some more Final Fantasy cards, and we're gonna open some cards.
I hope there's some horse ones in there. Maybe
There might be some horse.
might be a Pinkie Pie.
I kept my knife out too, so we're gonna. Oh, it's got like a pull tab.
Yeah. It's also got like a security sticker.
Pulling a tab seems kind of.
Destructive.
Yeah, but I bet you it might be needed. Can I just open it from? Oh, they're both pull tab.
I mean, just do the pull
Oh,
tab.
because
They
it's probably
do it for
gonna-
a reason.
Yeah, probably. Okay, we'll open this. Ooh, okay. That's if you want to cheat open it. Okay, that's weird. I think it's if you try to open it through another means, that might be showing that it was opened. Because otherwise somebody could open it, take all the good stuff out. What is this?
It's a picture of Sephiroth.
No, it's a picture of 13 and Sephiroth.
Okay.
13.
You can hang that up on the wall.
No, it's like kind of wrinkly. Put that off to the side. What else we got in here? Where's Gold Chicken? I don't know. Ooh. So this is the empty box. So
There is a box.
let's got the hide the face. Got cards. And, I guess Sephiroth and 13 are the ones.
Still need to finish that
Lightning.
game. Someday.
But it comes in a fancy box. Look at this one. This has just got a bunch of booster cards in it. So you got Lightning, got whatever symbol that is, and Sephiroth on the side there. And then probably the symbol again, yeah.
Sephiroth. Oh, very fancy.
So it's got some stuff for making for playing of game. Let's see here. So it comes with
charging.
I'm charging hot rod working. Or open some cards. It's got a D20 with a little Moogle. Moogle and then like whatever.
Moogle. Oh yeah,
It's a decent little D20.
it's a big D20. The chunky
Got the
boy.
little Moogle on there. And then it's got whatever that is for
I
like their
focused on me
negative.
for a second. I was like, "Hi." Like big camera.
And then it's got these little like art piece cards on the sides.
Ooh,
with Sephiroth
pogs.
in there. And I know those are I think for certain tabs for Blade or whatever in the game, but I don't care about them.
Ooh. But it's not. It's just gonna be nothing but freaking cactuars. Just a bunch of cactuars.
Put these off to the side. Raffle pogs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you got all the boosters. So the big thing in this one is you get a couple like guarantee things. That's what probably this one is because it's in a little paper
Guarantee
one.
thing.
You get a couple special cards that are like the guaranteed whatever art ones. I just want to see what this is.
You're opening up the best pack first, then.
Well, I want to see what this is to see if it is or not. Oh, so these are the different lands ones. So I know there was a couple like regular lands. Wow, the lands look so much neater than they used to be. It used to be like, Seventh Heaven.
No, that's cool. That's probably one worth money.
No,
You don't think so?
no.
Seventh Heaven?
It's just a land card.
Yeah, but it's Seventh Heaven.
The plains, so that's from 15.
Yeah, that's the road.
Island. That is from. What is this from? Final Fantasy 13. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Island card. Oh, cheating. What have I got in here? That's definitely from 10. Is this from 10? Yeah, it's 10. I forgot the name of the city. That looks like
Yeah, hold on to that card.
Seventh Heaven.
Yeah.
It's not shiny.
No, that's fine. Doesn't matter.
Swamp. Got big fancy dragon from 14. I'm gonna hold on to all of them, but
Well, that one's worth of money. Quite a bit, actually.
swamp. And then there's another swamp. That's from Final Fantasy 5. I don't know Final Fantasy 5 as much. And there's mountain. I like the red on there. That's Final Fantasy 6. What mountain is that? That might be the mountain that the Jespers are living in. Mountain from Final Fantasy 4. Don't remember that one as much, even though I just played it a couple years ago. Final Fantasy 1. And there's forest. That's from 9. Ooh, big tree. Ooh, I like. That's from 1, right? No, that's from 11. Okay. And then the wastes. And then they're just saying from like how to handle the cards or whatever. Going to pre-order the Sonic the Hedgehog when they're getting cards from Secretly. Are those? When did they make those? Was that a while ago? Okay, so those were the regular lands. If I remember right, it comes with.
Are you curious to roughly what I can tell that Seventh Heaventh card is worth?
Huh?
It's over 100.
Just the non-whatever?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Because they don't have that in like a holographic version.
Yeah, because there's 16 regular basic lands and then 16 traditional foil. So that I think is the regular
It's
ones.
an iconic location, I think.
When are we going to get a pony set?
Oh, there is one. He didn't buy that one though.
I was. That one had less cards. Where's Silver? Silver was going to be here for this.
She's here earlier.
Busy. Okay, so we have for some of our holographic. So we have. This is from Final Fantasy 14. We have. These are some of the guaranteeds. We have Raban, Bull of Alamea. I have no idea who this guy is.
Yeah, that's no idea.
I see recognizable hair. Oh, that's not. There's that one. Oh, we got Lulu.
Oh, Final Fantasy 10.
Yeah,
Holographic Lulu. That might be worth something.
Everything in this hand is holographic. There's I think there's 2 guaranteed holographics of those. Yeah, so that's the 2 guaranteed holographics, and then there's holographic lands. So I wonder if it's the same ones as the other ones. So there's planes. There's this, Michael.
Hmm. Oh, a holographic Seventh Heaven.
Yeah, you said there wasn't one.
Well, the one they were selling was not holographic.
Mm-hmm. Because this is the same order in the ones I had. Yeah, these are the same ones as the other one.
The Lulu's worth like $3.
Yeah, so this is holographic planes. I'm going to guess that this is holographic of all the equivalent. Yeah. So this is just, I think just going to be the identical. So I don't think it's worth much if you just get them in every pack.
I am looking at the value of the Japanese version, so I don't know.
Yeah, this is identical, just they're holographic instead.
Really, that card I think is pretty rare. You got 2 of them. One holographic, one not.
But it's the identical.
Yeah.
1-to-1. So I'm thinking every one of them has those. But those 2 that are holographic, those are guarantees. We're not going to open up all the packs because it comes with 11 or 9 packs. We're just going to open some. And then we'll open up some on a different day.
Yeah, Lulu's worth like $3.
Did you check what the other guy was?
What's the other guy?
Raubahn.
I don't even know who he is. Nobody does.
Raubahn. Raubahn.
RAU Bond or Bond?
Bahn. Raubahn, I'm guessing. Trying to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Get away from me, trash. I got a chocobo.
Whoa.
I got a chocobo. Okay. There, a bit. Zoom in a little bit there. Oh, look at chocobo. Oh, it just says bird.
No, bird. Ooh. The foil version of Arbonne? 30 whole cents.
Ooh.
Seventh Heaven's worth a little hell more.
Well, that's again if they sell. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, we got bird.
Bird.
Oh, now they're kind of backwards. I think I had to go to the other side. And then we got another one. Chocobo kick.
More chocobos.
Chocobo kick. It says he's a kicker. Return land you control to its owner's hand. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Just kicking him in the face. They got Dreams of Laguna. That is from Final Fantasy Laguna.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's from Final Fantasy.
It's Final Fantasy 8.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't know you were asking a question.
Trying to not get a like.
Trying to verify like card values because that Seventh Heaven one has got me a little like, am I sure? Am I real
There's
sure?
Paladin's Arm. Oh, that's pretty neat. That must be from 14. Yep, that's from 14.
Yeah, I don't know anything 14.
Not the special golden chicken. Sabo tender. I can probably get it like so I can hold it up right in front of me. Ooh, that's way too close. There we go. That's actually not too bad. Sabo tender.
That scene didn't I think Adam or you
I think we had
of
that one in the
those.
last
Yeah.
one too.
So I doubt it's worth much.
Cornered by black mages. That's got to be
That's creepy.
9.
That's 9, yeah.
There's some new information on 9. Like they have a little movie that came out recently, I guess.
For 9?
Yeah, because they're celebrating the
That's interesting.
25th anniversary. It came out
Okay.
25 years ago, not long ago. Commune with the Beavers.
You had that one last time too.
Yes.
I think you had the foil one of that.
Guys speak beaver. And Lunatic Pandora. That one I definitely
Okay.
know is from 8.
Yeah.
I like seeing the art for that one. No, that was pretty cool. If I've been trying to get the right lights, because if I go like there, it's like, oh, look at that cool art.
It's hard to even find pictures of the Seventh Heaven card.
Choco Comet. That's got to be from Tactics. No, that's from 2. I guess Tactics
2?
is included in here. Maybe not. Choco Comet sounds like a Tactics thing. He's so angry. Look how angry this bird is.
That is an anger bird. He gonna kill so many pigs.
There we go. He's burning everything. Ooh, we got Steiner.
He might be worth something.
He's not holographic or anything.
No. Like even finding information on Seven Heavens.
But he is a legendary creature.
Yeah.
We got the cargo ship. That's got to be from 9, right? Yeah, that's 9. I'm trying not to look at the date before guessing. That definitely looked like the one from 9. What was that water? I guess maybe that's something to do with
Ooh.
there.
That's the holographic. Holographic is worth $55, so I'm thinking he might be worth something. Even not holographic.
We got Sin. Another legendary creature. This one's got a little holographic, little diamond at the bottom.
Yeah, it does. I think that makes it kind of semi-rare or something.
He is powerful, but oh my god, is he expensive?
Sin or
No, like his is 7 total, but 3 different types. He seems fancy. We got a full art one for Cecil from Final Fantasy IV, definitely. Yep.
yeah. I'm still trying to find.
Cecil is the main protagonist, so that one's kind of neat.
I'm having a hard time finding
Darkness.
values of cards.
See, Silver's the one that knows all the stuff how to do that.
Yeah.
I am stupid when it comes to that. Oh, we did get a holographic. Marlboro.
Oh, you know what? That one's worth some money.
Final Fantasy 15's one.
Every time I think of that name, I think of the cigarettes.
That's shiny. And then the past that is just one of the mountains, but it's one of the ones we already got too. So there's 2 legendary creatures in there, or 3.
I think Steiner's probably worth a few dollars.
Well, being worth a few dollars doesn't really matter when the cost of the purchase has to be included. I think these are normally like $7 or $8 a bag. We can at least do one more here. How much was the golden chicken worth? The foil one.
I didn't check.
No, like because Soul Kitty said that that was the one that sold for like 4 digits.
The golden chicken.
It was a full art holographic chocobo.
No, the Marlboro is worth like $1.30
for the holographic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think there's a lot of them. I think the most valuable card you've gotten so far is Seventh Heaven.
But I don't think that's. I have questions on that. Okay.
I don't think there's a lot of them, and you got 2.
Top one right away. It's not holographic, but it's a full art. Boop. There we go. The Robot Warrior, which I was unsure what this one was for. It says 6, but that's, I guess, kind of what the Magitek armor looked like. But the interesting story with the Magitek armor from 6 is that during development, they had 3 different art designs that came in and eventually just used all 3. So during the game, the armor that you see is different at like, it actually says on the backside that's armor, and then the other side is hero.
Somebody got a full art set for all the card, and they immediately had it graded and put behind plastic.
Mm-hmm. They have Geishel greens.
Mm-hmm. Those are probably useful. Not munching away. Munch, munch, munch. That's just a freaking like head of lettuce.
No, it's a Geishel green.
It's a freaking head of lettuce.
But look how happy he is.
He's a happy bird.
Hold on, we get. I want to see super happy. Well, that's too zoom. Okay. Oh, I had the shadow. That's what I was doing. We got Magic Damper. That's forgot her name, but that's from Final Fantasy 13. Yep, 13. It's bugging me what the name her name is.
I don't know if I could see that on
This is the cat.
I can't see it.
Focus.
Nope.
Why
The
are you?
camera broke. Why don't you hook up your other camera bit yet?
Because that one wouldn't zoom. There we go. Look at the kitty. Got a cat.
Yeah, that's Final Fantasy 6.
5.
Really? They had him in 6.
Look at the kitty.
I see the kitty.
Oh, like Soul Kitty. Cat. I can't get any closer.
I'm looking at the 10 most valuable cards. Cloud Strife is number 10 at $20.
Oh,
9.
a summon. It's Ifrit. Enchantment creature. Saga Demon.
Knight of Sands. Or white.
This one's specifically from 8. Which by the art, yeah, that makes sense. Licking its chops. So far, my favorite card has been the Chocobo. Like the Chocobo has eaten his greens. The Araman, I don't remember which one that's from. He's been in every one. That's Final Fantasy 3, it looks like. Eye creature. Up and they got another Lunatic Pandora. Crossroads Village. This is the land town. This is from Final Fantasy 2. Enters taps as it enters. Choose a color. Oh, this is literally a land that lets you decide what it is. That's actually pretty damn useful. Sorceress Schemes. That's got to be 8. Yeah, as soon as you see the word sorceress.
Yeah.
Sorceresses. Is that how you spell sorceress?
I don't know.
Or would you put just S apostrophe? There's a lot of S's in that sentence.
Sorceresses. It's her scheme.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 S's in that 2 words. Cactuar.
Good cactuar.
Garnet. Oh, so we got 2 from Final Fantasy 9.
Not special in any way, but
not. She's special.
it's probably like the same as Steiner. It's probably worth a couple bucks.
And then we got side quest. Raise a chocobo. I got so many chocobos.
Yeah. So many jokes.
Wait, when this Chainmaker enters, create a 2/2 green bird creature token. With whenever a land you control enters, this token gets a turn. Okay. Oh yeah, you're basically creating a mission. Okay, that's from Final Fantasy VII, which makes sense for the Michael, look,
What you got now?
they're smooching.
They are smooching. They're gonna make weird babies.
They're smooching.
I
Well,
think
this is from 7. They're
That's
doing
7.
it.
Yeah, they're making the gold chocobo. I think.
They're smooching.
No, they're making black chocobo. That's what you get when you get a blue and a green together. It's you get a black chocobo.
Ah.
I remember.
Oh, look, it's Robon non.
Again, that's why he's worth like nothing.
Oh, and here we got Poison the Waters holographic.
Oh, that's 6, 100%.
Yes.
That's what's his face? Poison in the
Kefka.
water. Kefka.
Come on, focus. That's kind of cool.
You know.
And then there's an holographic land. But we've gotten that one before.
Island.
Yep, we got that one before. Okay.
Well, neat. I am struggling to find out much information about that card because there's only one for sale, and it's the
Which
Japanese
card?
variant, the Seventh Heaven, and it's the non-holographic, and it's a lot of money. Hold on to those.
We have time. I'm going to open one more just so then we're at 3.
Just
And we have 6
strictly-
left.
You're getting sucked in.
No, because then I'm at a nice even number. I think I got a full art one on this one.
Yeah, this is the only Seventh Heaven one I can even find. I can't find it anywhere else.
Yeah, but that's specifically a Japanese one. That
Yeah.
could be different.
I don't know. It's the only one I can even find for sale.
Okay. So for this one, I'm going to grab the one at the back here because it looks like it's it's just a full art card. So it's like kind of a separate thing. So it's just
Who is it?
smooches.
Wait, put that down.
Hmm?
I just looked at the most valuable cards in the entire deck, and that's it.
This is not the most expensive card.
No, I literally just
it's-
looked at top most expensive, and
It's
that
an
was
art
it.
series one.
Yeah,
It's not the most expensive.
yeah. Put it down careful. No, dude, I just
It's just, no, it is not. All right. Go and show it to me. And you're looking on eBay.
no. This was a forum.
Uh-huh.
10 most.
Oh, we got another Ifrit. So yeah, Silver needs to be here. Oh, she's the one that would give me the good numbers. Aramen, we already got that one.
Okay, it's not that one.
See,
It's Stay With Me, but those two characters.
it's this. It's not even the same art.
No, like the same characters. That's a big old.
Which Final
T-Rex.
Fantasy?
That's 8.
Yeah, it's definitely
I can
8.
see Squall and Quintus.
Quistis.
Quistis.
Is it? Yeah, I think it's with an S.
You're just going to pronounce it however you
Yep.
wanna.
It's whichever one's right. Dragoon's Wyvern. Ooh, which one's
4?
that from?
No, no smooching.
Before.
No, you look at the art in the bottom. I'm gonna guess.
I'm guessing 4.
I'm gonna guess 1. Nope, 11. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't know 11.
I ain't played 11.
Then
Still
you
got
should
it
know
wrong.
this.
Oh,
Another
the
kitty.
dragon.
Hill Gygas. You know what that one's from.
It's 10. Wait, giant. Oh, that's at 15. I don't know.
Who's the really annoying enemy within the thief village? The thief town.
Oh, and 6?
Zozo. Yeah, it's in,
Yeah.
for Final Fantasy 6. Yeah, that Hill Gygas is super annoying because he does his mountain cycling. What the- he does earthquake and he kills you. Ooh, this is an interesting one.
That's a
To the
full
Crystal
one.
Tower.
Full art
Instant. Choose 2 counter target spell. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Tap a creature your opponent's control. Draw a card. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. And it's kind of holographic at the bottom. Delivery Moogle. Look, it's like Derpy, but not.
one. It's not nearly as good.
That one's from 14. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Gold people like 14.
Lock Cole. Ooh. I love Locke.
Oh yeah, the Locke is cool. He's probably worth a little few dollars.
Well, it's also just about how useful it is. Death touch.
Well, it's about the ones people want because they're fans.
Yeah. No, I've only gotten a couple from him.
That Crystal Tower one, $25.
The Crystal Tower?
Yeah,
It does seem pretty beast of a card.
it's a full art. It's not holographic. If it was holographic, it'd be like another 10 on top.
Eden Seat of the Sanctum, that's gotta be 13. Yep. Especially when you see Cocoon. That's a land. Tap, add one symbol. I don't know what one that is. Okay, it's just another type of land card. The Lunar Whale, do you know what that's from?
That's 15. I remember traveling on a whale
No.
in one of the Final Fantasies.
I'm pretty sure it's Final Fantasy 4.
I never played 4.
4, you go to the moon.
I was thinking of Dragon Quest 11.
Dragon Quest, yes, they have a whale, but the lunar whale is
travel.
something in the game that you use to go to the moon. Kane. Oh, but we've got both Final Fantasy 4's main too. So yeah, that's Kane he's a dragoon. Here's the full or the shiny one, white auracite.
No idea.
Probably nothing
Okay.
fancy, just
Probably
14.
nothing. Nobody's looking for a random dude. No matter how shiny he is.
And then Treno Dark City.
That's 9.
Yep.
Well, I think you got at least 3 good ones. From what I could tell from base, but those Seventh Heaven ones, yeah, put those especially aside.
It seems weird that they are
There's not many of them.
identical per.
It's iconic. You got 2 of them, and I think they're
Well, normally they put in random packs. It'd be weird if they had 2 packs that had identical
Well, it's
cards because they were
random.
exactly the same. No, two bags had exactly the same cards. Just one was holographic.
yeah. Yeah,
It seems weird. I think it was just like the same ones for everybody.
there's very little information on that card. I don't think there's a whole lot of them.
Well, yeah, and then I had the full art one. Because the full art ones I don't see being worth much because they're not useful in any way. So I do have 6 more, but we're gonna hold off on opening those into another stream because I don't want to burn through all the fun in one go. Would actually stack them up, even just on those 3, whatever. It adds up to quite a bit. But a lot of those are the lands. Okay. Those off to the side.
Kefka's Tower's worth a lot if you had gotten that one.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you look at the
Kind
one,
of like the Crystal Tower.
I still think, just because I randomly came out, this one is the best card.
Chocobo.
Because look what I'm eat. Look what I'm eating, munching.
Chocobo.
Whoever did the art for that one, I appreciate. 'Cause it looks fun. Okay.
I'm surprised that Sephiroth isn't the most valued card.
Because it's not just about being who
it's-
they are, it's also about how useful the card is.
Everything says it's the Final Fantasy X one. Stay with me.
And that art isn't even probably new. It just looks like the box art.
From 10, you know. People want that
I'm
one.
going to put them in photo albums or collage them in picture frames. I'm going to put them in some sleeves just so I have all the cards in some sleeves that are loose. I have some of the other ones from Adam's thing too still. But you can get, if I get any the fancy or nice ones, I might just get a frame that you can put them in. But I'm not going to do it on worth. I'm probably just going to pick characters. What I would really like is say you were able to get a lot of the getting Kane and oh god, I can't remember his name. The main characters from 4. You know, you get people that are the recognizable main characters from something, getting them on on a frame thing, but then you're gambling to try to see if you can get it. And it depends on how long they're selling these for. I might get more as we go too, because I just think it's fun. But I don't ever plan to play. or better yet, acrylic them into a man cave table. No, we already have like a large, like 12-person table that we use for board games and stuff. I'd have to like go do a whole new table, and I like that table. But then also the card's kind of gone. You would never want to put a valuable card in there. My plan right now is just get some sleeves to put them in, and then just kind of just put them off to the side for now. I'm not too worried about it. It also depends what's in the other ones, but we'll see. I'll open up more on Friday.
That's Magic the Gathering, right? It's Magic the Gathering, right?
Yeah, there is an actual Final Fantasy game too. The what?
I can that one post is the only other place I can even see the seventh card.
So
Seven card.
yeah, so because nobody's selling it,
Because nobody has it.
or because it's a land card and everybody has it.
Somebody would still be selling it for pennies.
Not specifically that, they would just be probably selling it as a land card. I haven't done since I think when we first moved in here, I had wanted to do a walkthrough of kind of how we have the place set up, but now I think I never finished it. To like kind of show you, because as like a supporter thing, I think I recorded something, but then I never put it out because
I think this place
it changed a lot. Yeah, we've had it like the whole place has been redone. I've been meaning to do that though. If you have a valuable card, you can sell it on eBat. eBat? Listed as super rare card. It comes with table included. I never heard of eBat though. Oh, eBay. Oh, I couldn't have got that from eBat. When she says "and," I'm a little bit unsure, like, because she doesn't react in any way.
Yeah, they have cards for 12 sevens. On this on the TCG player.
Yeah, that's
website.
That's the one you should be looking at.
Yeah, I am looking at it. Nobody has that card for sale.
Nobody cares.
Because nobody has it. I'm telling you. They even have out of stock listings. It's just not there.
Are they? But is anybody selling? Look up any of the other lands. Did you look up any other lands?
No.
Like look up.
Yeah, they're selling lots of lands.
I'm trying to find one with an iconic. What? Oh, they're not chocobo in that one.
Cursed lands, 14 cents. Land deed, 27 cents. Copy land, 26 cents. Burning land.
Most of these lands don't have iconic names behind them. Well, there's that one. It's the beach from Final Fantasy X.
What's it called?
I don't remember.
Just in the
song.
card. It's just an island.
Island is the name of the type
Of the card.
You do know that that's in Magic, the name of the land, right? Island is a type of. I'm guessing it's probably water. I'm gonna guess, but I thought it was just all called island. Yeah, they're called island. Silver, you're late. I already went through them all.
He did.
Oh my, Silver.
I think he has a rare card, but he's not agreeing. Maybe you can settle it.
Silver, hold on. I go straight. We got. Look, there's only one I care about. Look at this chocobo munching on the greens. Look at him munching.
It's 10 cents.
It's this one?
The island one. I don't know what that one's worth.
Michael is saying that where is it?
See, you've already lost it.
I think I threw it in the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying this one is worth a bunch.
He's got a holographic one.
Oh, yeah, this is
He's
the
just not.
holographic
He got
one.
2 seventh heavens and he got one plain one and one holographic.
Yeah, and Gishal is not worth anything. I don't care because the one that he said was worth a bit potentially was
That one's worth like $25.
Yeah, it was this one. To the crystal, we got it backwards.
Which
To the Crystal Tower.
$25 is respectable.
A surge foil? What does a surge mean?
The Seventh Heaven one, it's a very shiny. Show the one that I think is probably worth a ton. I think it's so rare, it's hard to find listings for it.
There is cat cards. That's the important one.
The cat cards, I got 2 of those.
Okay, so now that's the holographic one. I don't know if what makes it a surge. I'm gonna guess not. The Crystal Tower.
It's called Plains. Okay.
It's not foil. It's just full art.
It's called Plains.
Yeah, this is just planes. But prices will increase. Yeah, I'm not planning on selling anything. I got this one too as a full art, not full art, but they got the Malboro.
Okay. It's 10 cents.
It's like rainbow scratches in it. Well, the Seventh Heaven.
It's the holographic one is $2.38.
$2.
Yeah.
You're trying to talk me into like it being $1 billion, Michael.
Well, I didn't realize it wasn't freaking called Seventh Heaven. It's just called Plains. I need the name.
I'm not seeing anything rainbow on it.
It's like a $2 card.
It was this one comes specifically with like 16 lands and 16 holographic lands, and they're basically 1-to-1. You get one of each.
What's the one I said was $25? What's that one worth?
She
What's
says
that
search
called?
Plains Hollow is like $1. Yeah, that's what I thought. The foil is $20, but I didn't have that. I also got Poison the Waters holographic. There's a couple legendary creatures I got too. There's silver because we're at time. We'll just kind of go through this again.
Ooh, Poison the Waters is 4 cents.
This isn't holographic, but I got Kane. I like Kane's from Final Fantasy IV. I like that one. It's with a K. The Lunar Whale. This one, I don't know if it makes a difference, but there's holographic on the bottom.
I think that's like a semi-rare version or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The Lunar Whale's from Final Fantasy IV as well. I got a good amount of Final Fantasy 9 and 4. I'm not just gonna burn it through them, so you got to keep up. There's the white Arasite. What was that from again? Was it 14? Yeah. Those don't matter unless they are legendary. Yeah, that's what I thought. There is a legendary Lock Coal. I really like that one because that's Final Fantasy 6. I'm happy with that one.
Do you remember what the tower one was called?
It was Tower something. To the Crystal Tower.
There it is.
But it's not holographic.
It's a full art though.
Yeah. I'm thinking that they always are. Oh yeah, this was the Kitty Cat one. We got a couple of those. They're not really worth anything, I'm guessing, but just a Gallicat. But I know there's somebody in chat that likes it.
It's $4.
The Gallicat?
To the Crystal Tower.
Yeah, that I was pretty sure.
Getting better listings on this site.
We got
so far nothing big, no.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not. Garnet, Princess of Alexandria, non-holographic, just her. I showed the Poison the Waters. There's another holographic island I got.
Cactor.
I already got that one a couple times. We went to Malboro. This one, it's a double-sided one. So this is Cecil Dark Knight, legendary, not holographic anyway. But then on the back side is his.
Wait, that's a 2-sided card?
Yeah. This one I thought might be just because looks like a big play with Sin from Final Fantasy X. Like if they have the gun ready to shoot
I've
them.
never heard of a 2-sided card before.
But look at the cost, like 3 different land types plus 4. Like it's just expensive. Cecil is $19. Okay.
Yeah, but is he always double-sided?
Like, sure.
It's weird that it's a double-sided card.
No, they
I didn't
exist.
know. How would you play a double-sided card?
I don't play the game, so I don't care. You got Steiner from Final Fantasy. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go. I just gotta get closer to get away from the faces. He's not holographic. And that's the Choco Comet. More beavers. Oh, look. Okay, hold on. Look at this one. Look how cool bird. It just says
Just
bird. Bird. I like bird. These are the 2 guaranteed holographics. So this was Lulu holographic legendary. The pack I got guarantees 2 holographics, and these were I got 2 of those. So Lulu, bird. I just like how it says bird. And then
Can't find bird.
Michael already checked on this one, I think, but this one was Ralbon.
Oh, you got 2 of them. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, well, I got 1 holographic and then 1 regular. Lulu is unlisted yet, so probably money. Well, she's in the stack right now.
Yeah,
I don't have sleeves yet. I got some coming. And then it gets into lands. I think the rest are lands.
I'd put them in like a
Yeah.
plastic bag or something until you get sleeves.
Well, right now they're just in the stack together, so they're all in just one big mass. I mean, there's others in there, but I haven't done anything with them. But I still have 6 packs to open. I just was going to be holding off so that I'm not doing. I don't want to open them all at once because that just feels wasteful. Foil is 8, so yeah. I think in terms of the pack, because I think this Pell pack was like 100, it's probably got. I'm about over a third of the way through the cards because I've got the 2 guaranteed foils, and I'm probably at half the cost. So.
Oh, I found Lulu. Was it just Lulu? There's a lot of different versions of that card.
Yeah, it's like Lulu legendary creature.
Oh, I found her. 20 cents. Sorry.
Holographic?
No. Like there's a full art one that's worth $200.
That's not what that is. Yeah, no. Michael's just been randomly doing things and giving me random info on it, so I've been calling it crap.
I'm on the TCG player.
Yeah, that's what she was looking at, but she knows how to look things up.
I typed in Lulu.
You're like 90 years old.
Lulu 143 is $7.
What is 143?
I don't know. She's using.
I'm guessing there's a number in the bottom. Oh yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Where did you go, Lulu? 143. Yep.
$7.
Yep. So nothing worth crazy except for like the one, but foil is 30. Okay, so that one is worth a bit. So 143 is the non-foil.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I will open more of these on Friday. I want to open them now, but then it just ruins the fun.
So much fun.
If you just open it all at once, then it's like,
where's this?
It's like going to the what do you call it? Like going to the casino with $200 and blowing it all in like 10 minutes.
You didn't get any of the pony mat gathering cards.
I got bird.
Who cares about bird?
All I care about is bird. I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna get a giant version of bird card. Just put it on the wall right there. I like it. Just says bird.
It'll mock me.
Bird. No, like my 2 favorites in there were bird and then the Geishel greens. I like that. But I am happy that I got both two of the main characters from Final Fantasy IV, and a good amount of the ones, or Garnet and except from Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX got a few. I don't really care about like the Raban, whatever. He's from 14, whatever. Lulu's cool.
It's just cool because you found out she's worth $30.
No, I don't care. It's just Lulu's. I like getting the main characters.
Lululand.
A lot of the other ones, if they're not like recognizable instantly to me, I don't really care at all. So being able to look at it and go, I know what that is. Like Poison the Water is cool because that's specifically a very memorable scene from Final Fantasy 6.
It was a turning point.
Yep. Anyways, we're gonna send you guys off, and we'll be back Friday to open more cards and do more of this stuff. We did Cowgirl pretty recently, so Jurassic World Evolution 2. We can probably send you to Fiora. We haven't rated Fiora in a bit.
They don't pony. They got a pony icon.
No, they got a bird.
What?
That's a bird.
Uh,
They don't like use the bird that I know of.
no, they're shooting dinosaurs. That's not even nice.
This looks like his Pokemon Snap with
They shot it in the butt.
because it's in the way.
A dinosaur does not care.
Just fill the tail full
What's
of
the point of
whatever.
having a gun if you can't shoot the dinosaurs?
It's, I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna have a.
Thank
you, Silver, for some of your insight.
What about my insight?
Your insight was constantly telling me that I shouldn't touch that card because it's worth a lot, and then the next one saying, "Oh my God, put that one down. That one's worth a lot." Until you figured out it was worth nothing.
Yeah, until I found the right website. That's what I'm seeing with this game.
No, we're going Cheez-It Dash.
Oh.
But yeah, have a good one, everybody. Thank you to Delka Takawa, I'm guessing, for follow, and thank you to Spacey Stubby for the follow, and thank you to Charging Hot Rod and Silver for the resubs.
This game, I'm watching it, Chad, and it looks like they're just going around bullying dinosaurs. Out of an ambulance.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I'm gonna run that one over.
Oh, she got the cookie.
Those dinosaurs just do not care. You guys go, oh no, I was distracted by the dinosaurs.
Driving a car.
And a Scootaloo stole a cookie.
Oh yeah, otherwise I can't think of anything else that's good to worry about. So Friday we'll hopefully get that one scene done.
I gotta go make soup.
And you gotta go make soup.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this video that you won't release until Anthology.
You'll see it before.
Will I? Are you sure? Positive.